Hello, everybody.
Whoa.
It's been a hot minute since Dice and Easy. It's been like a month and a half, I think, since our last episode.
Think
And the
so.
reasons for that have been some personal life has gotten in the way, especially for myself. My work has been very heavy, the new job that I started like 5 months ago. And then my computer broke about a month ago, and I couldn't use it for 2 weeks. So
Oh.
that was no fun. It's fixed now, however. Everything's good. Just a busted fan. So that's been fixed. Just some housekeeping stuff. Brit is still out, aka Beardora. They'll join us when they can. And Eva, aka Evelyn, is here, although she's only here via Discord due to having just moved and streaming setup is still in the works.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Anything else we need to mention before we jump into stuff?
I'm feeling extremely horny today, so.
What else is new?
Yeah, what?
This is just the way it is.
Very good to know.
But it's just
Thanks
the
for just
warning. It's just the
reminding us.
pre-warning. Listen, the virality has been building up for a month and a half, so Hornsworth is.
No. Been edging.
It's like a rabid animal.
Oh,
Oh my
this is gonna be great.
So, anyway,
We're gonna jump into today's episode of Dice and Easy. Here's the intro. We'll see you in a sec. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I never get tired of our intro. It's so cool.
me too.
It's so good.
I haven't
I gotta
seen
always
it in a
click in to
while.
watch it.
I always have the screen so close to my face. I'm like, hello.
That's us.
Let me look.
Look, Mom, it's me.
It's on me.
We're on TV.
I made it, Ma.
So Taz, the character art is made by Mossy Gator. I commissioned her to make it, so I think it's Mossy Gator _ on Twitter. Check her out. She makes fantastic art. Now then,
I mean, she made me look really hot, so.
she made all of you
Same,
look
honestly.
Really
We
hot.
are quite the hot party.
I mean, what is D&D
Hot boys.
if not having your hot self, like living out
So
your hot
true.
dream?
I'm living
Yeah.
out my best life in this, you know?
Absolutely. But jumping back into Dice and Easy and where we left off, because it's been a hot minute. So I'm going to do a bit of a bigger recap just to get everyone on board. What has happened all throughout this campaign? So we started in the city of Zadash. So our campaign is set in the world of Critical Role, Exandria. No official affiliation. And we started off in the city of Zadash, where our party gathered and tried to help clear the name of a young dragonborn named Brick, who was being falsely accused of kidnapping. They found out that there was a cult who had kidnapped a human woman whom they saved, but then they found out that this plot goes a lot deeper than just Zadash. Over in the Kryn dynasty, they have allied themselves with the ghouls deep in the Underdark, and they are trying to get some kind of dark wedding between two nefarious gods together. And the Fated Ones, as they are now known, were tasked by the Platinum Dragon Bahamut to seek out the holy robes of Sister Adelind. And this took them across the Dwendalian Empire to the very edges, to the Ashguard Garrison, where they found out that they must go to the Rockguard Garrison, where the court in exile of the Aasimar Empire that the Kryn dynasty took over is hiding. once they made their way there, they found out that Archduke Avgost, who is the rightful heir of the kingdom, needs to get to Grimgolir to negotiate with the dwarves there if they could help them retake their empire, since the dwarves of Grimgolir have a unique position within the Dwendalian Empire where they have a lot of autonomy themselves. And they were able to convince the Archduke that they should escort him because it is a dangerous path to get there. There are many dangers that could happen. And that is where we left off. The party is meeting up with Archduke Avgost at the gates of the Rockguard Garrison to leave for the morning. If you wanted to get any shopping done, we can say that that happened before you went to the gate, if there's anything particular, although Rockguard Garrison does not have a lot of niceties, let's just put it this way. It's fairly basic.
How long is the journey again?
The journey to Grimgolir is 4 days.
I feel like I probably should get some rations.
Sure.
Yeah, that was the only thing I was gonna say too. Is just make sure we all
I
have
only
food.
got 3 rations,
Yeah,
so
sure.
I feel like I might need a little bit more.
Add as much rations as you would like, and then, subtract the appropriate money. Let me see how much rations cost. I never remember how much rations cost. It's
Never.
5 silver. Oh, no, sorry. No, that's not. That is not what I wanted. Oh, no, yeah, it's 5 silver pieces for 1 day of rations. Half a gold.
Probably get like 5 extra rations.
Cool. Go for it.
I think it 5 times 7 is 35, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
3.5
Let's go.
gold. You can math.
Yeah.
All right.
I am
mean- Other than that, I think would be okay.
yeah.
It should be all Gucci.
All right.
All Gucci. Also, why can I not hear the music that is happening? It's just me. It's a me problem, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear the music just fine.
Never mind, I could hear it. It's fine.
Everything's fine. We're getting back into it, y'all. Please bear with us. It's
Yeah.
been a
Bear
while.
with me. I have the smallest brain humanly possible.
So we love you nonetheless. All right.
We're good.
So you've gotten up in the morning and had a hearty breakfast, and you go to meet the Archduke, who is waiting at the gate, standing kind of importantly, waiting there with the commander of the post and some guards, and they're discussing some business with a bunch of guards around them as you are approaching.
Hello. I mean, are they just? You said they're just talking over
Ow,
there.
Why is that so loud? Sorry.
Now I can really hear the music.
I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it's just like, I'm gonna blast the volume to like max. I don't know why it does that. I'm sorry. Not intentional. Yes, let me check his voice again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well met. Ah, the fated one. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Lord, shine upon us.
And
Yes.
to you as well.
Just salute, like, yes.
I hope you're all prepared for the trip.
Always ready.
Yeah.
We did our best.
It should be, of course, no problem since you are in the presence of a seasoned warrior like myself.
Yeah, the most seasoned, marinated even, I would say.
Yeah, very
It's-
flavorful.
yeah, I'm not worried at all. Spicy, incredibly spicy.
He goes to like sniff his armpits. I suppose a little bit of raunchiness is in the air, but
Yeah,
I
that's
suppose.
one way to put it. Yeah.
Well, excuse me, the bathing facilities here have been quite pedestrian.
I think you smell fantastic. You smell lovely, even.
Well, thank you, good Sir Gnome.
That's me.
If I may ask of you, Sir Hornsworth, it was, right?
Yeah. Could also call me the best night of your life if you want, if you were. I don't know. Listen, the road is long and the nights are lonely.
We'll put a pin in that one and follow up later. I did mean
That's not a no, so you know what?
Honestly, respect. That was shoot your shot.
Immediately like, yo, you down? Your eye, pray tell, is it some kind of birth defect that you have?
Yeah, my mom dropped me as a baby. Landed right on a thumbtack.
Oh, how terrible. I'm so sorry to hear
real
that.
gnarly. You know what? I've known no difference, so it's totally fine. Totally normal.
But sorry for your disability.
Thank you so
Nudge Evelyn.
much.
What's a thumbtack?
I'm wondering the same thing.
I know. I don't think I've ever heard of such a thing.
We'll have to ask later.
Gnomish thing. And
The gnomish thing, don't worry about it.
Just for the audience, as a reminder, Hornsworth's one eye is covered by a
Eye patch.
eye patch. Thank you. I only remembered it and finished there for a second. And the other eye is completely pitch black. Completely.
They're normal. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It's not everyone else eyes like this. Do you not?
Huh?
No.
You don't have pitch black eyes. That isn't.
No, I don't think so. I take out like my dagger and I'm just like looking at my reflection.
Yeah, no one else has pitch black eyes.
No, that's not normal. Okay.
No.
Well, I'll have to talk to my mom about it. I don't know.
Well, as you said, it was because of this accident in your
Thumbtack.
Yes, thumbtack.
Thumbtack.
What's a thumbtack, pray tell?
It's like a gnomish thing. Very, us gnomes, we're pretty good at tinkering and,
Yes,
little tiny.
industrious.
My mom really into interior design. Really loved to make our little gnome house real, and she was tired of just nailing things into the wall because they're hard to get out. I mean, I don't know. You
True,
nail something,
true.
you gotta like yank it out of there. So it's this little thing where part of it's like a nail, but with you take a little bit of like gum stuff, and then you put it on the end of the nail, and then you can pull it in and out of the wall whenever you want. I told her that she should really just like run with it, but she never did. She kind of just, it was just a little thing we had in our house. Sometimes I forget that not everyone's got thumbtacks, and that's not like a thing. It's like a little it's a nail with some stuff on the end of it, and you push it in with your thumb, which is why you called it a thumbtack.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. Oh,
Yeah.
delightful. Well, off we go then on our jaunt little adventure, shall we?
Absolutely. Off we go.
Indeed. Well, I bid you, men of the Rockguard Garrison, all the best. And we shall be on our way. Good. Yes. And he starts walking with like a nice pep in his step.
Buoyancy, I love that.
Yes.
Nice.
Whew.
I admire the attitude. It's good. It's good.
That's positive. We need that.
Fondue, question about my cloak that I got. It says it requires attunement. Could I have done that overnight?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And
I assume that you were attuned to it already.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you are attuned to Cloak of Elven Kind.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
put my little hood up as we go.
And it gives you advantage on stealth checks, right?
And disadvantage on perception checks made to see me.
Right. That's what it
Yes.
was. Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are we taking our cart or are we all just walking? What is the situation here?
Oh, that's a good question because I forgot we had a cart.
Because Mr. Sir is just walking away, but maybe we should get our
Probably
horse.
take the cart and horse. I can go stop him if you want. I don't know. Like, he's probably not walking that fast.
We can't get that far. It's fine.
Yeah. And I'm gonna follow behind him because I'm so nervous. He's like he feels I feel like he has no situational awareness right now. I'm so terrified that he's just gonna walk into like a booby trap, like a pitfall.
Get in.
Get in, we're going shopping.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make my way to wherever our cart is, and I'm gonna get
Sure.
Ebony, Raven, Darkway, and
Ebony, Darkness,
remembered your
Dementia,
name.
Raven Way.
thank you. I didn't remember it fully, but yeah.
I've got
I'm
your
just
back.
gonna bring our cart and try to catch up with my little short
You
legs.
eventually do. You eventually do catch up, and the Archduke goes, you know what? I am reminded of a great story of this area
This is gonna
that we
be
are
so
going
good.
past. Great legend. It's quite interesting, really. You know, in this area that we're going to go through, this forest, there used to be a great, beautiful elven city. Beautiful elven city. In ages long past. This is before the calamity, mind you. So, a long, long time ago. And it was a place of great beauty and magic, splendor, they say. You know, how the elves are beauteous in their architecture and culture. But then, as many things were wiped out by the calamity, so was this place. It is said that the elves prayed to Corellon, the deity, the Archart, but they did not answer for some reason, which is peculiar. Given that during that time the gods walked this very plane of ours. So this led to the elves deciding to flee into the Feywild to escape the calamity. Of course, you might be wondering, well, if they left, then how is the city destroyed? Well, I luckily do have the answer to that. The story says that the city was destroyed and when Cord and Torog fought viciously in this area. I do love stories of old.
What was the
You
city
heard of
called?
Oh no, go yeah.
Name has long since been lost to time. No one knows.
Could you do a history check for me?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Resolution.
Yeah. I'll do it for you. Sorry. Shall
Please.
click it for you then. History. Oh shit! Nat 20
Let's
Oh.
Hey yo!
Are you joking me?
with a 21. You recognize the story. You have read about it as well. This is indeed a legend that exists. All that he's saying is accurate, but there's like the accuracy of the legend, of course, is hard to say. It's over 1,000 years old, but yes, there should be some ruins in this area, and this particular information is relevant.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you.
Just a quick, because I know we know the answer to this. Remind me who Torog is. I remember who Cord is. Who is Torog?
So Cord is the Stormlord, and Torog is the Crawling King. He's one of the Betrayer gods.
Important. I had a feeling. I was like, I feel like that's important.
Yeah, so Torog is one of the Betrayer gods that got shackled away during the calamity into the far plane.
And
So Galena wouldn't say anything, but over the table, do we think it might be worth looking into? Because isn't Torog one of the deities that we suspect is going to be part of the Dark Wedding?
Yeah, because I think we were it's the Red Mother and then the Crawling King. I think were our suspicions.
Yeah.
Because then there like, I'm trying to remember, like, try and remember all of the like gods and stuff. I feel like was the Crawling King the one that I kept thinking was like the Spider King or something like that, or is there a different spider deity?
Yes, so
Spider Queen, right?
There's a different spider deity. So there's Torog, the Crawling King, and then there's Lolth, who is the Spider Queen.
Queen. Okay.
Used to be worshipped by the Dark Elves, but there was a schism within the Dark Elves, and they no longer worship, or at least part of them no longer worships Lolth.
Okay. Okay, great. Perfect.
Yeah. So again, Galena wouldn't say anything because she doesn't realize this, but just thought for all of you.
I think you've talked about Torog, so like you recognize the name.
Name.
For sure.
Okay. And so would I'll say this out loud. Would that fight have been when? Because I think we all know that he got like dragged away, right? I think we did a like religion.
Yeah, so he got, as all of the betrayer gods, he got locked away during the calamity.
Locked away.
Yeah,
okay.
They all, because they couldn't be killed, as there are gods.
Yeah.
They were banished into various places by the prime deities.
This the last fight of his, or did he like?
This one, no. This was just a fight.
Okay.
Because the calamity lasted for centuries.
Yeah.
It wasn't a singular short event. It lasted for a very, very long time. And the final fight was where the Kryn dynasty is now.
Okay,
which is why
I see.
The area is, from what the Dwendalian Empire knows, is very barren and desolate.
Yeah.
Because that is where the betrayer gods had their base of operations, and then that's where the final fights were.
I see. Okay. I was just trying to like fit into a timeline, but
no,
great.
for sure. And
Sweet.
There's a lot of the calamity that is not known because, according to some estimates, about 2/3 of Exandria's population was wiped out during the calamity. Cities were destroyed, civilizations lost, knowledge lost, technology lost. A lot of it is lost. So, what happened in the calamity? Some things are known, a lot is not.
Mystery.
Indeed.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, I think Evelyn would turn to everyone and be like, "This kind of sounds like something we should think about looking into." Maybe.
Yeah, I think we could. Can we maybe ever go talk back to the scholar, the one that knew everything, that had all the books and the pickled eggs with the pickled eyes next to each other?
She was.
She was in Ashgard.
Her name now, Shard Spike.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. She was in not
go.
Ashgard, but Blade Garden.
Okay. Maybe if we ever make our way back there, we can ask her. She knew so much.
What would you like to know?
Oh, I was just thinking we could like ask just more about the story in general and see if we could like find more like things found out. But that's not like a now thing. I was just
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Evelyn would know some stuff as a person who has been raised religiously. So it depends like what things about the betrayers you would like to know. She would definitely know stuff. And anyone who has studied religion or history would know something.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, a lot of the history of the calamity is lost due to the nature of the calamity. Like the calamity split the continent. It used to be one singular continent, and it was split into two.
Okay.
You
ever heard any stories of a forest god around these parts?
Well, the common folk always talk about forest spirits and whatnot. Of course, there is the wild mother that some pray to.
Good to know. Good to know.
Of course, in these parts, worship of the wild mother is not allowed.
No, definitely, totally not allowed.
which for myself, I do not quite understand the Dwendalian Empire's strict limitation of what gods can and can't be worshipped as long as they are of the good variety.
Yeah. No, I like that.
Seems hypocritical.
Indeed. Politics can be dreadful, but important.
Overwhelming, to say the least.
Oh, yes, absolutely. But onwards.
On we go.
Yes. So because we are traveling once again, it's time for
Yay!
a traveling minigame. So the way that this works is we're using a module called not the cycle, but what was it called? I just want to get the name correct. Give me a second. Sorry. Campfire. It's an alternative to travel rules that makes travel a little bit faster and different. So, the DC for this is 12, and your destination score is 3, which means you either fail 3 times or succeed 3 times, and then this ends. And anyone can choose any ability that they would like to use to help the party in their travels.
Mm-hmm.
Who would like to go first?
I could take the reins already if we want.
You got this, Hornsworth. Channel the power of the forest god.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my deception to regale tales to the Archduke. I'm just gonna try and keep him entertained, and because we're all we're trying to keep him protected, but I feel like he doesn't want to be protected, so I feel like I'm just trying to distract him from the fact that we're all big and beefy and trying to. I'm just gonna deception. I'm gonna tell him all of these fake stories of things that I've done in my life. I once went fishing with Poseidon. I don't know if Poseidon's not in this world, but he's not. But Poseidon's a really good pirate. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's this pirate, and he's the best pirate in the world. And we've been fishing together. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna.
Poseidon, you said.
Yeah. Didn't go well.
Did not go well with a 11.
Almost.
He says, "Oh, he sounds like a wonderful chap. He really does." Now, these stories, Hornsworth, did you hear them from the little inns in your travels or whatnot?
Yeah, I've just been taking notes.
It is funny how you common folk have these wondrous tales.
I'm so common, you don't even know.
Well, yes. You do have the look of a commoner.
Oof.
Yeah, you get the feeling that he's kind of up his own ass.
Yeah, fair enough.
He is like royalty. So. All right, that's one failure.
I'm so sorry.
Who wants to go next?
Anytime I try and tell some story, it never goes well.
It's just part of your charm.
Yes. Yeah, well, Godspeed.
So who's up next?
I'll probably go next.
Okay.
And I'll probably hop off the cart and roll for an I want to do investigation.
Sorry, was it investigation?
Yeah, well, I just want to check for, if there's, any animal prints or, how much traffic there's been on this route that we're going on,
That'll be more of a perception check, I would say, because you're kind of looking around and spotting stuff.
Okay, yeah, we'll do perception.
All right. I'll roll for you. That is a natural 17 for a dirty 20, so it goes
Hello?
very well. Not a lot of traffic, as you are now during the second day. You're deep in the forest, so you're traveling a forest path. So there's, you can hear birds chirping. You see some animals moving in the brush. You spot a deer that notices you and bounces off as it sees you. but no dangers. You're able to keep a keen eye for anything potentially that could be of a dangerous sort. So you kind of halt the party a few times when you think there's something dangerous, and you kind of go to the side to wait. But all goes well so far. I would like in this moment, actually, Evelyn, choose another player.
Cynthia.
Is it Cynthia?
Huh?
All right, then I'll roll for you, but we're gonna do the cramped quarters mini game where you get to act out a nice scene.
Yes.
Oh.
So I shall roll for you because and also D20 charisma roll. Natural 18. Damn, I'm rolling really well.
Oh,
I
That's
think
been-
you
what, a
should
natural
just roll
17?
from you all the time, Fondy.
So that's another dirty 20. So we've gotten two
Wow.
dirty 20s and a nat 20 for
Ay-ya. Damn, I wish that were me.
And I get
So-
some 07s in chat.
This means that the two of you bond over something, and Evelyn, you get to choose what it is that you bond over, and I would like for you two to act out this scene.
Oh, snap. Okay, so I think at this point I probably would have popped back into the cart and popped down next to Cynthia and would just look over and be like, you know, I've been thinking I've never really liked birds. Your bird is like one of the most interesting birds I've ever met, and like really quirky, and I don't know, like I feel like your bird has changed my mind about birds actually.
This is a very good bird.
think
Edgar, you're very
I love
Ah.
Edgar actually.
yeah. Edgar, he basically is everything I wish I could be. So he's a very silly bird.
You wanna be a bird?
When did you find Edgar? Like how did that happen?
So how did I find Edgar? I mean, it's Edgar is my familiar. So as I was being mentored, very early on, we get taught all these things, and familiars are kind of one of the like foundational steps in that. And it happened to be that mine was a silly little bird who likes to crash into windows.
Cute.
Well, you live and you learn, right? I'm sure eventually Edgar will figure out that not all windows are meant to be crashed into, and I think you'll be okay.
Or his head will get so strong from it that he'll just be able to go through any window.
Oh, you know what? That would be really
Right.
useful during like a
Mhm,
heist or something. Just
Yeah.
brain bash
It
into
would
a
super
window
you.
for us.
Mhm. I'll find you a bird. We'll find you a bird just like Edgar. So you'll like birds and you'll have your own bird.
owl. An owl.
An
would be
owl.
cool.
Oh.
Well, Edgar
Yeah,
can
those-
be any animal shape that you choose.
No.
Oh, okay.
Just absolutely not. No.
All right, then.
Yeah. I will only have
Good
Edgar
to
as
know.
this.
Fair.
Alright. Now everyone's just gonna be looking for owls to like just take home.
Thank you. What a wonderful little scene. All right. Who is up next in our little game?
I was thinking about something Edgar-centric before that scene. I was gonna try. I guess I was gonna try to entertain the group by trying to teach Edgar some tricks.
Oh.
Aw.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I was thinking, I guess that would be like performance.
Yeah.
My first roll back. Oh,
Let's go.
It's a really good roll considering you have a -1 to performance. So
I
a
know.
bold decision. So
Yeah,
yes,
I am.
you are indeed capable of teaching Edgar some cool tricks, and the group is amused. Even the Archduke is like, well, that's quite fun.
You ever seen a bird do a backflip before?
I'm just imagining from the floor, just like, not using the wings, just
Just
Oh
a
my God.
full backflip. This bird is an Olympic gymnast.
What is this Olympic?
It's a gnome place.
Poseidon
there's
showed you
this
it.
gnomish area. It's like we all do. It's like, you know, like a field day, like where you go when you're younger and you have like fun little things that you do. And like it's just entertain. It's like a festival. It's a festival where
like a
all the gnomes.
joust.
Yeah, there's jousting. You throw some sticks to see how far you can get them.
Oh, how delightful.
Yeah, we get these like little like necklaces that we put on if you do the best in a certain thing. It's really fun.
Very nice. Huh, quite like that.
Honestly,
This
I
bird would
think
get
you'd be
a
really
good
at it.
necklace
What
for
did you
the
say? Evan?
backflip competition.
I was saying, Evelyn said, honestly, I think the Duke would be really good at field day.
Well, I
Like, really good.
am a seasoned warrior of great strength.
Are you good at
Oh,
backflips?
you are. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Marinated warrior, if you
He
will.
looks very pleased with himself when you praise him.
Evelyn tucks that note into her brain.
All right. As we are reaching towards the last parts of the second day, ahead, the road passes beneath an archway formed by by the intertwined branches of two great oaks. The moss-covered flagstones of an open plaza are illuminated by moonlight and dotted with stone statues. Although most are humanoid, the statues also include deer, a roaring owlbear, and, in the distance, a large sculpture depicting a great winged beast. The remains of once elegant elven buildings line the western and northern edges of the square, while thick vegetation grows to the east. A fountain, overgrown with ivy, stands in the middle of the space. Something on the ground by the fountain glints in the moonlight.
Can I see what the shiny thing is from here, or do I have to get closer?
You have to get closer. It's not huge, but something is glinting in the moon.
Can I put up my cloak?
You should.
Which I'm assuming has probably been up this whole time anyway,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna put that up and then maybe I'll go, I can go see what it is.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna like tiptoe out.
Roll a stealth check for me with advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Oof.
Raggy.
Rough. A 10. All right.
I can't I'm bad at rolling and for some reason.
Today's not your day when it comes to rolling, and you
Mm-mm.
know it's fair. It happens.
Orange was having an off day, alright? I swear this doesn't happen all the time. This is the first time it's ever happened to me, I promise.
So you feel confident. You're like, yeah, I got the magic thing. Ain't nothing gonna notice me. You go in, and I can describe to you a bit more on what you're seeing. Yeah. So you can see that this plaza was once, a very nice place, but over time, over many centuries, the forest has taken over. There's moss and grass and plants growing everywhere from the cracks of the stones in the plaza, and you can see these statues jutted out of these different humanoids, a deer, a roaring owl bear, very lifelike. And you make your way to the fountain. You can see there's one humanoid at the fountain that's looking towards the owl bear that is next.
There's a human out there?
There are
Humanoid?
several humanoid statues.
Oh, I thought it was just like a being, and I was like, oh,
A humanoid being, but you haven't looked at it closely, so you don't.
But it's a statue, and not like
humanoid statue.
it's not alive.
No, from the looks of it, none of the statues.
No,
are
yeah,
alive.
it's not like a flesh. Okay, great.
No, it's not flesh. It is stone.
Okay, stone.
Stone.
Great.
And as you get close to the glint, you see that it appears to be a small hand mirror.
I need to roll. I'm gonna take out my little coin that I use to make decisions. I'm gonna roll a d4 for it because I don't know how to roll like a coin in this. Okay, I don't touch it.
Okay. You don't touch it.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna be like, there's a mirror on the ground, and while I really want to see what I look like right now because I'm quite vain, I thought maybe that this isn't the time and the place. I don't know if this place gives me the creeps. Do we just want to go?
You have to go through. This is the path.
Oh yeah, but like go through, but like just kind of just go through. Is more so what I mean, not like leave, but like I'm like, could we just let's go through.
Right.
While we walk past the mirror, could I take a look at it? Because are we gonna walk past it as we pass through?
Yes, you are. This is in the way of your goings, so you have to go through.
So as we walk past, I am just gonna slow down for a second and just kind of put my hand up. I just want to take a look at this. I'm not gonna touch it, but
Okay.
I would like just take a closer look and to see what kind of craftsmanship it has.
All right.
What would you like me to roll?
I would like you to roll an investigation check.
Okay, that's not great. I have a -1. It's fine.
Mhm.
It's fine. It's fine.
You're so good at investigating, Galena.
I do have a
Dirty
question though.
one.
I do have a question though. Are there any gems on it?
No, not really gems.
Never mind then.
No.
Okay. Then,
Or
because if it's jeweled, I have.
No, it's not
since
jeweled.
I'm a jeweler. Okay, that's all I
it's
wanted
not
to know.
jeweled.
It's a mirror.
It's shiny. It looks
go.
silvery, reflecting moonlight in a certain direction.
It's like I'm just standing out, like looking like this. And I'm just
Mhm.
like, yes, it's definitely a mirror, and I just walk away.
As you're walking back to the carriage, you hear a thum, thum, thum. And you see a huge lizard-like creature with 8 legs and a kind of ridge of spikes walk from the tree line that was next to you from where you came. And I'm
So it was following us.
You don't know. You don't know if it was.
Oh, I mean, because it came from the same direction, so it was like.
It was somewhere
like-
in that general direction. You don't
Oh,
know
I hate that.
exactly where. And we're gonna have everyone roll initiative. 'Cause
Let's go.
We're gonna enter combat, so let's get you all on the map.
No.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm scared.
Ooh, I love.
Ooh.
I forget how to roll initiative.
Don't worry, I'll
It's gonna.
figure that out for you in just a second.
Right.
I'm over here. You can
Where
move
the
yourselves to
sun?
where you feel like you were at the time.
I'm assuming that this center thing is the fountain, right?
That is indeed the fountain.
Is this?
So I was probably right next to it, because wherever the mirror was, I was right next to that.
Yeah.
So
the mirror would be like here, I would say.
Okay, so I'm like there then, probably.
Yeah.
You're probably passing this way, so I feel like I would have been here.
Sure.
Probably
Let's
like in the
reveal
middle
that bad
somewhere.
boy. And let's put on some proper music. And let's show this also to everyone else. Nope, that is not what you're supposed to be seeing. Ah, there we go. All right, so let's get you all rolling for that sweet, sweet initiative.
Yeah.
Make sure we move Evelyn to wherever she wants to be as well.
Yes, Evelyn, if you want to let me know where you would like to be.
Probably, like in the middle of behind. Sorry. Probably just like right behind everyone, like in the back.
So, like here?
Yeah.
Cool. And that is what.
Oh, right. In relation to the monster, I was like, behind?
Do you mean behind everyone as in like further along than everyone else, or lagging behind?
No, like directly behind everyone, not like lagging behind or anything like
Okay,
that.
so this is fine then.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, just go to the little fist icon in the top right corner, and then you can roll your initiatives there. Oof.
Wow.
Getting some low rolls.
It's okay, we're getting him out of the way now, so we can hit hard, right?
Sure.
What's this? Ah.
At the 19.
All right, Cynthia, you got this.
So let's roll for Evelyn.
Nice.
Evelyn gets a natural 18 once again, so that's really good.
I'm gonna throw these virtual dice in the dice jail. I'm done.
You can always change your dice. The Archduke also gets a fairly good roll with a 16.
Nice.
And
I'm
then-
just really distracted by the mirror because it was really, really
And then
shiny.
the creature.
And I'm looking at you looking at the mirror.
Creature gets a natural 17 as well, so.
Arnsword, you can look at me anytime, not right now.
Oh, but Galina, you're so pretty. I love you.
We're gonna cuddle later. Now's not the time. As I'm just like, we're distracted by each other now. Just bickering.
Not now!
Not now, sweetie. We'll do it later.
Alright. So, it starts off with Cynthia.
Okay. Let's see. Gotta brush up on my spells. Brushing
You know,
up
huh?
those new ones. Okay. I'll go for Ice Knife.
Ice Knife, classic. Hold up. Hold the phone. I must check something.
Ruh-roh.
Okay, no, nothing. You're fine. Go ahead. It's fine. Don't worry. No,
I don't like when
nothing.
you do that.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
So you just hover over and just press T on your.
Yes. Okay. I was trying to remember.
Yeah, no worries.
Let's do it.
And blast him with the ice knife. That's a good roll with a dirty 20. Definitely hits. You may roll damage.
Got all the rolls.
Woo! And then, so he needs to. The target and each creature within 5 feet. Okay, so yeah, he needs to roll a dexterity saving throw. He rolls a natural 18, so he only. So he does not take the additional cold damage, right? Yeah, no, he does not. Just the original damage. So 3 points of piercing damage and 7 points of cold damage, so 10 damage altogether. As the knife flies through the air, hits it in one of its front legs. It hisses, but as it explodes, it kind of dodges out of the way of one of the splinters of ice, and growls and hisses. But that is a solid 10 points of damage. Nothing too bad. Yeah, it hurt one of its legs. quite badly.
Nice.
You still would have had your movement and your bonus action, by the way.
Oh,
Did you want to do anything?
I did forget that. I'll do movement. I'll
yeah,
do
let me
movement.
just yeah, there you go. No, wait, hold on. How do I do that again? There. There.
Okay. I'll move. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna back up a little bit towards everyone,
Mhm.
just a bit.
And any bonus action stuff you want to do?
No, I think just that.
That is all right then. Just give me a second. Fixing something in OBS. Go. Right. Evelyn, it's your turn.
Okay, sweet. So I'll move forward a bit next to Galena.
All right.
And then I think I just want to use my bonus action, my divine sword or whatever that's called.
Is it a spell or?
It's the sword that I can like bamf out in front of me and like.
Oh yeah. That's that would be spiritual weapon.
Yeah, that. I want to get that. Am I close? Or do I have to move forward more to get close?
Let me see what
to be able
the
to.
distance for that would be. So he is 60 feet away from you. If I'm not mistaken, the range of that spell is 60 feet, but I'll double check. Yeah, it's 60 feet, so you're just within range.
Okay, sweet. Then I'll just place the sword just within range. So like, if he moves forward, I hold the action to just like, he gets close to whack him.
You get to attack it as part of the spell casting.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Yeah, then I want to attack him and
Mhm.
not be close to him.
So let me just see. It is a second level spell. No, you don't do that. Consume spell slot. Yes. Great. So it actually rolled for you there. That's a 17, which does hit. Let me just place the spiritual weapon here on the map. Boop. There we go. There we go. So you can then roll the damage, which is a 1d8 plus your spellcasting, a modifier. No, it's...
Let's go.
Hold on. There. Alright, for some reason it doesn't want to roll. Or is it because I had that there? No. Okay, I'll just do it manually then. Unfortunately, minimum damage, so that is 1 plus 3, so 4 points of force damage. As your weapon apparates, it dodges a little bit, but it still manages to hit the leg that was already damaged, and it hisses in defiance, not happy.
Love that. Okay, cool. I'm just not gonna use my action and end my turn there and stay where I'm at.
So did you want to hold your action?
Yeah, I'll hold.
What are you holding? Which action are you holding, and what's the trigger?
Just a regular attack with my prepared weapon, the Warhammer.
Okay, so if the enemy gets within your range, then you
Yep.
will use
Okay.
your Warhammer to attack.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, that ends your turn. Then it is the lizard's turn. It is its turn. Let's see. What can it do? What is it?
I'm not scared, you're scared.
It is not a very fast
Like-
creature. It goes hiss and oops, I got cool. There we go. It is going to dash because it needs to get closer to all of you fine folks. Dashes over here next to the Archduke. Just like, you know when a Komodo dragon runs?
Mm.
Kind of similar to
Oh.
that.
They're like,
Except one of its legs is just like curled up and like not being used, but it has 7 more legs, so it can still move.
So this is basically a spider lizard.
It's more like a Komodo,
I mean,
Komodo dragon with like 8 legs.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to get an image, but like,
Mhm. So
Ugh.
it's like a big Komodo dragon with like spikes going up its like head and spine,
Right.
the tail.
great.
I love that.
Mhm.
Awesome.
It is the Archduke's turn. However, or actually, would the Archduke know this? No, he wouldn't. No, he would not. So the Archduke has his weapon drawn. However, because he's starting his turn within 30 feet of the creature, their eyes lock, and the Archduke is going to have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Which he makes, luckily. So his eyes lock with it, and he kind of shakes his head and like, "Ugh, something weird with his eyes." Ugh." And then he goes for the attack. Check how that works again. All right. Let's go for his attack. So wait, what is this? How does this work? For 1 minute, and then special. And, sorry, I'm just going through his stuff.
You're good.
you're all good.
You have the hard
there we
job.
go.
You take as much time as you need.
Yes. Okay, so no, he would attack. So he's going to do 3 rapier attacks against the creature.
Stab.
First rapier attack, natural 20. God damn, I'm rolling really well.
Ooh!
First attack's a nat 20 for...
Ah.
Why does the damage button not work for me? That's weird. But I can just do it manually then. It's 2d8. For 10 points of piercing damage as it pierces the head, like the front of the head of this creature for 10 damage as it hisses in contempt. Second attack. Does not hit, unfortunately. As the first attack hits, it jumps back a little bit, and the second rapier strike misses. And then the last one, natural 1, unfortunately does not hit.
Rip.
Unfortunately. And that's the Archduke's turn. He cannot do anything more than that. All right. It is Hornsworth's turn.
Okay, I think
Hornsworth, your eyes lock with the creature,
Fuck.
and you feel something take over you. Roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Is this against magic?
No. It is not magic. You're fine.
15.
With a 15,
Okay.
you feel something trying to take hold of you, but you push back, and nothing happens to you.
Okay. I feel like I've been putting. I feel like the thing of Charlie Day with the red strings right now, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm figuring it out. But I'm like, I need to figure out how to get Hornsworth to figure this out. Can I? Do I know what this creature is? Like, if I.
Let's see, what abilities do you have? Roll Arcana for me.
Okay.
Again,
19.
yes. This is a basilisk.
And do I know, from knowing what it is, do I know how to handle this creature?
Do not look it in the eyes. Whatever you
No.
do, you should never, ever look a basilisk in the eyes.
Yeah.
You have read
and
about
I'm seeing all of the
basilisks.
statues because they're like, now that I'm seeing the map, I'm like, they're placed
feeling.
very weirdly. They're placed as if they were maybe moving, and then
They're very
and-
lifelike. They're like, if someone made these, they're like a master craftsman.
yeah.
So you're
And
putting two and
then-
two together and like, oh, its gaze turns people into stone.
Like, and then
The mirror!
yes, can I go to the mirror?
Yes, you
It's
certainly
right,
can.
I'm right on top of it.
Oh my
mean-
god.
You can just go next to
So like here,
yeah, you can go there and you grab the mirror.
I'm gonna grab the mirror, and can I just like,
At it? Yes.
yeah, it's gonna be like, did you look at yourself in the morning? Cause you look like a lot of shit right now. You should really you got something in your teeth? You might wanna take a little look. I'm gonna.
Yes, all right. It is going to have to do a Constitution saving throw because it looks in the mirror and it goes, and it hisses at the mirror as if a dog who has seen its own reflection but doesn't realize it is himself. So a Constitution saving throw from the basilisk. It fails. Oh boy. So what? So as it looks itself in the eye, its eyes flash blue, and you can see its legs are starting to turn into stone slowly.
No.
But it is not. It's starting. The process has started.
It's
now.
starting there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand there with the mirror like this. I'm gonna be like,
Smart move. I'd say you still have your bonus action if you want to do anything with your bonus action.
Wow.
I don't think I have anything I can do as a bonus action right now.
Okay.
Let me just double check. No, I'm gonna just just sit there like this.
All right, that's your turn, Galena. Constitution saving throw, please, as the creature looks at you with its blue eyes flashing. You feel something take hold.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. You notice your legs. A stone is creeping up, and the process of you turning into stone has begun.
We have a problem here! As I'm just like, looking down at myself. Am I
you-
still able to do something? Like, I mean, I
You
can't
cannot
move, but
Your legs are starting to turn to stone, so you're like, oh shit, I can't move. But you can still do your action and your bonus action normally.
I don't think there's a point for me to waste a rage if I'm just gonna be turned to stone, is there? Not knowing what else to do, I'm gonna throw an axe at the
Sure.
basilisk. I have a
You
hand.
can
Yeah, I'm
definitely
just
do
gonna. I will go ahead and. Let's see. How does reckless attack work?
You take, you have advantage.
Yes, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just. I'm freaking out. I'm just like, yeah. And I'm just gonna reckless attack. Throw an axe at the basilisks. Let's go ahead and do
So
that.
just mouse over and T for target.
And
And then you
down
click
here.
the little dice icon.
There was an error in your syntax. What?
What were you trying to click?
The hand axe.
In your inventory?
To. Yes. Yeah, it's not. doing anything for me.
Let me try and do that for you. Huh.
Yeah,
Potential conflict
that's
between
weird.
MIDI and better roll. That
Because
is
I'm
weird.
clicking the basilisk and yeah.
All right, just roll a straight up d20 and we'll do it manually.
D20 and roll. Come on.
But it's with advantage, so roll a second
Yeah,
time.
that's right. That's right.
There you go. Yeah, you don't
That's
have to add
better.
anything. It hits. So roll for damage for the hand axe. That is a
1d6.
1d6. Yes, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
4 plus your strength modifier
Plus 4.
plus
So
4.
that's an 8.
8 points of damage. Not bad. As it looks at you, you throw the axe like as an immediate, like just instinctively, and it hits its like shoulder blade, and it sticks there, and it coils and hisses. So how does
Freaking out, man!
Ah!
All right. We are coming at the top of the round. Give me a second. Checking a couple of things. I need to put the health there. Let me also see if I can quickly fix the hand axe thing. Aha, I know what. Turn these off. Alright, it should work now, I think.
Do you want me to? No, I don't. You don't. Do you
No,
want
you
me to
don't
try
need
it?
to, but it should work
Okay.
now.
Okay.
I'll try it. Maybe not. Okay, fine. Or maybe I didn't have a target, that's why I didn't do anything. But I'll give it a quick. It did that, but it didn't do the roll for some reason. Okay, I'll look into it later.
I was like, I saw it.
Yeah, I saw the hand axe, but there's no dice rolled, which is weird. But I'll look into it later. All right. As you are fighting this creature, you hear from the right side of the map, "Attack!" And
Oh, come on.
5 ghouls appear.
Oh,
Oh,
With
cool!
one-
I'm right there.
They enter the fray. One of them looking more important than the other, and I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna roll.
That is an important looking person.
Mhm.
The thing.
Y'all, your damage sponge is turning to stone. What are we gonna do?
Womp womp. Add them there. So I will.
I like how my
Oh.
icon is looking like completely the opposite direction.
What's going on, everyone?
Huh?
I mean, to be fair, the basilisk is center of attention, or it was.
Yeah.
It certainly was, but something else happened. Luckily, they didn't roll super well for their turns, so it is still your turn.
God.
Oh, okay. Let me just think for a sec.
Sophia. Yeah, sure. Take your time.
Okay, I'm going to use Shatter.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm gonna center it right in the center.
Well played. So what's the range on it?
Let me see, 10-foot spear.
10-foot sphere?
So, like-
Yeah, it hits all of them.
And it won't hit me. Yeah, it won't
Nope,
hit me.
it will not hit you. It will hit
Let's
them.
go. Let's go.
yeah.
Very well done. So how does that
We'll go
work
right
again?
there.
So they have to all
let me
make a
see.
Constitution saving throw. Gotcha. So let's just go one by one. First one at the top. Natural 20, so takes only half damage. So one success, one next to it. Natural 1, so that one fails. I am rolling extremes today. Then the important person in the middle rolls an 8, fails. One below the important looking one, fails. and the one at the bottom succeeds. So the 2 at the edge succeed, and the 3 in the center fail. So just click the little damage button, and let's see what happens. Ow, that hurts. 14 points of thunder damage as... how does the spell look, Cynthia?
It's a loud ringing sound. So I'll just... it's just, just a really high-pitched sound ringing in their ears.
Okay, so this high pitch comes out, and a very loud sound hits all of them. So the 2 at the edge, they take only half damage, so 8 points, but the 3 in the center take full 14 points of damage. Well played. Very good move on your part. So the normal looking ghouls, the ones in the center, they look really rough. They're like bleeding
Nice.
this black ichor out of their ears and eyes, and they cough up some more of it. The ones at the edge also hurt, but not as bad. The one in the center doesn't look very hurt.
Okay, I want to try one more thing.
Okay.
I'm going to use my 2 sorcery points to do Quicken Spell
Okay.
and Ice Knife the center.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Okay.
let's go!
God damn. So it lets you do another. I don't remember how Quicken Spell works exactly. How does it work?
Cast a spell that has action, casting time of 1 action. Use 2 points to cast it as a bonus action.
Can you?
Do I have to?
This is a good question because normally you can't cast 2 like leveled spells. It could only be a cantrip. So let me double check on what is the rules on that. Ian. Let me see. I don't know if it overrides that rule. So I think you can't cast another spell like that. It would have to be a cantrip.
Okay. I will try out.
Sorry, what's that?
I'm gonna try out Chill Touch.
Chill Touch. All right.
Fun.
Go for it. I'll subtract the 2 sorcery points from you. Who were you attacking? Sorry.
Oh, the center.
The center one with a 17.
The one in the center.
Let me double check, but I think yes, it does hit. So what does this look like, the spell?
It's like a little ghostly hand that grabs onto them.
So
and have it just grab onto their face.
It grabs onto the side of their face, and you can see it like their face starts to rot a little bit more than
That was good.
it already is. And what was there was some... Oh shit.
They can't regain hit points until the beginning
If
of
you
their
hit an
next
undead
turn.
target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Cool.
I love this spell. It's one of my favorites.
It's a very good spell.
Um,
And then you can still move if
and
you
I
wish.
think I am just gonna stay in place.
Fair.
Can't think of good places to move.
All right, Evelyn, it is your turn. You would also have to roll a Constitution save now because the basilisk turns its head and looks at you.
Well, before that, is the basilisk close enough for me to use my action that I held?
No,
Okay, cool.
because it was a melee attack, so no, it never triggered.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to roll that Constitution save for you. It is enough. You feel the piercing blue gaze, and you feel like something is trying to take hold, but you push it off. It does not happen.
Oh, hell no. Alright, so I think I'm gonna run forward,
Mhm.
and I'm just gonna try and, like, smash his head in with my weapon.
All right. So you're going to attack with the was it mace that you have?
Yeah, me.
Yeah, mace. That's the one. All right. Attack it is. That is a 18 to hit, which does hit. Whack. Let's roll that damage, but why doesn't it do that? Oh well, I will do it manually again. Is a mace a D8 or a D6? Double check. It is.
E6.
Yeah. The verse. Yeah, D6. Yep. Okay. So 1d6. Oh, maximum damage this time though. So 1d6 plus 2, so 8 points of damage as you whack it across the face. Just boom.
Oof.
Yeah. It is definitely hurt. He did not like that one.
Perfect.
It is looking very hurt. Like its jaw kind of went like dislocated for a second, and it popped it back. Yeah, it's looking very hurt.
That's what you get for turning my friend's feet into stone. I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon
Mhm.
next to Cynthia.
Let me see what the. So it
Is
can
that-
only
or
move
it's
20
close to
feet.
Cynthia?
So it,
Oh,
the closest it can move to is here, unfortunately.
Okay, so you know what? Then I'm gonna move it close to the basilisk, and I'm gonna just try and get its head clean off.
Unfortunately, it can't move closer than that.
Oh shit.
It only has 20 feet of movement.
Well, I just move it as far as it can be moved, so I can just
That's
prepare
it.
it to hit something. And
That is it. It is currently at its max.
That's perfect then.
Mm-hmm. And that's your turn then, our lovely little friend, the basilisk. As you just whacked it across the face, Evelyn, it is going to try to bite you. It did
Makes
not
sense.
like. Didn't like being whacked across the face. Does not hit with just a 13. It bites, but you put your shield up so it like its jaws are like the edge of your shield, and then you just push it off. And it hisses in frustration. Yeah, that's all that it can do. It can't really do anything else. The Archduke, knowing what its gaze does, turns his head away from it and sees that everyone is in trouble. He uses his leadership feature and shouts, "Come now! What does it fall to these ruffians and ne'er-do-wells?" So yeah, it uses.
Let's go. Oh.
So yeah, now he can. Yeah, so whenever one of you make an attack or a saving throw, you can add 1d4 to it.
Hmm.
Yup.
I like it.
As long as you can see and hear the Archduke.
Okay.
That's its turn. That was an action to do that, so he burned through that. Then it's the ghouls. The main dude says, Grab the Archduke. So they are going to here towards the Archduke. This one.
Oh,
Let's see how far. Can't reach there. Oh, but can't reach there. Oh, but this one passes. This ghoul passes you, Cynthia. So you get an attack of opportunity if you would like.
Okay. What can I?
If you have a
like,
melee
I just
weapon,
use
you
my
can use that.
quarterstaff? Yeah. Okay. I'll use my quarterstaff.
Go ahead. Just no.
Oh, I didn't.
You as it scampers past, you're like, oh shit! Ah! No, too late.
Oops.
So they are going for the Archduke's head. Both of them are going to attack the Archduke. Oh no, shit! Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Oh well, I can do these in any order. It doesn't matter because they're right after each other. So, actually, never mind. I'll just do the little boys first. What can they do again? Oh shit! Yeah, they're going to do that. So they are going to attack the Archduke with their claws. Ooh. Ouch. That's a 23 to hit, so it does hit the Archduke. Yeah. How much damage is that? 2d4 plus 2. So 8 points of slashing damage as the Archduke is preoccupied with the basilisk. It gets slashed the back of his thigh, and he's gonna have to do a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, Constitution saving throw for the old Archduke. Oh fuck! Wait, does the leadership thing work for himself? Non-hostile creature that he can see. Oh, okay, no, it doesn't work for himself. So as he gets slashed, he all of a sudden just like you can see this Evelyn. He like freezes up, and he's paralyzed.
No.
Oh, Dookie.
Yeah, he is currently paralyzed. The other ghoul grabs onto him and gets ready because he doesn't have any. Oh no, shit! No, that was 30 feet. He doesn't have any movement. No, he does, because he can. Oh, but you can't pull someone when you're dashing, right? So yeah, he grabs onto the Archduke and prepares to start pulling him away. And that's those two ghouls. These two, as they see that everything is fine over there, and they see that you're starting to turn to stone. What would they do? Yeah, they would gang up on Cynthia.
Oh, the flanking.
Yep, the flanking.
Oh.
Because they just got hurt bad by Cynthia, so they're gonna... First one is gonna use its claws against you, Cynthia. That's a 21 to hit.
No thanks.
So you take 9 points of slashing damage. And I'm gonna have to ask you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Okay.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. No worries. Your body starts to feel stiff, but you push it off. The slashing hurt you badly. You have like a deep wound in your stomach. The other one is also going to use its claws. Rolls a natural 1. Luckily, as you got damage, you see the other one starting to attack you. You quickly dodge out of the way. It was trying to swipe your head. Then it's the big one's turn. All right. It approaches you, Cynthia,
Yeah, it does.
and it's going to use its multi-attack on you, so claws first. It's a 13. Does that hit?
Yeah.
All right. And then that would be 4d6 slashing damage.
Oh,
So that would be 12 points of slashing damage.
I'm hanging on by a thread. I got one more point.
oh no.
That's all I need. 1 point in a dream.
The only hit points that matters is the last one.
Yeah.
And I will have to ask you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Yep.
And
Yeah, the as he slices across your face and neck, and you have heavy bleeding, you're like, oh, you're holding your neck, and then you start to feel your body freeze up,
Oh,
and you are
God.
stuck.
So that's
I
two
should
of
have
us.
mirror
Three
image
of
last
us.
turn. I was gonna do it this. I was gonna do it next.
Welp, can't do it anymore. And
Oh.
the ghoul smirks and continues its advantage and uses its second attack on Evelyn. It sees Galena as no threat since you have started to turn to stone. That's a bite attack. 14. I don't think it hits you, Evelyn. Let me double check.
Not hit.
No, it does. Actually, no, it's just enough
Oh,
to hit you because you have shield and armor. Yup, it is unfortunately just enough.
no.
I am. No, wait, what? This can't be right.
It's not right, I don't think. That was 16.
Oh, why is this number wrong? No, it should be 16. Sorry. I don't know why this is. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was confused.
Yeah, I don't know why this shows 14 in your custom. Yeah, I don't know why it's showing 14 in your inventory. It should be showing. I know why. I think maybe. Because you're. Oh no, it is equipped. Okay, well, it's 16, so it does not hit. You figure that out later, but you do have a reaction that you can do whenever someone attacks you.
Oh.
Warding flame. When you are attacked by a creature within 30 feet of you that you can see, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll, causing light to flare before the attacker. Yeah, so this actually doesn't matter because he didn't hit you. So, but just so you know, you have that, but it's before you know whether it hits or not.
Okay, cool.
Just so you know. But that one didn't hit you. You pull off, and his bite like scrapes your armor, but does not hit. And that, I think that's all that they can do. Yes.
Oh, that's all?
That's all. Yeah, no, it's fine. So that's the ghouls.
Great.
Hornsworth!
Yeah. So is the basilisk still turning to stone or no?
It is.
It
yes.
is? Okay.
It's still turning to stone.
Do I?
How much is it progressed from turn to turn? Because it was just
it's like growing up the legs, so it's like
Right.
halfway up the legs at the moment.
Okay. I don't want to roll for this, but like off the top of my head, like, do I know if he still needs to keep looking at himself, or can I discard?
as
Like, is
far
it
as
something
you
that
know-
like sets in?
As far as you know, no. Once it starts, that's it. As far as you know.
Okay, great. I'm gonna just drop the fucking mirror. I'm like, shit. Okay. this is great. This is fine. Evelyn, you're not paralyzed, right?
Oh,
No,
everyone's-
you're chilling.
everyone's
Great.
fine.
Love that. Cool. I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself as my bonus action, which allows me
Okay.
to dash as a bonus action, correct?
I think that's how it works.
It says allows you to move at an incredible pace. You can when you cast a spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action.
Yeah, so basically you become a rogue.
Yes, great. I'm gonna use my movement. Or no, can I use that dash bonus action to get to the Archduke? And then I want to grab him, and then use my movement to drag him away.
I see. Give me a second. I'm just trying to change the act.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is. Yeah, just click on the Expeditious Retreat in your spell thingy so that
Oh yeah, sorry.
slot
Let
for
me.
you. No worries. That is totally
Oh wait,
fine.
where did it go?
It just moved into your package.
Oh, there it is. It's in my. I see. I was like, wait, hello.
Because it wasn't supposed to be separate because everything's the same.
This one I don't have to use a spell slot for though. It is something that I can do once per long rest without because of my.
Aww.
It was the feat that I took last time. It's the shadow touched feat that I took. I learned invisibility and then one level spell of your choice, and this was the level 1 spell that I took.
Ah, I see. Thank you
Yeah.
for reminding me. I had totally forgotten about that. Yep. Okay, then
Yes.
no spell slot is expended.
Okay.
Oh, that's why it was separate there. I see.
Yeah. I don't know. Are we able to put it in the like innate thing at the top?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Thank you. That's because I was like that. I kept forgetting I had it because it was all the way at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Innate. No, not at will.
I do it whenever I want.
Innate.
Perfect.
All right.
Alright, do that so it's just there. It is concentration.
Yes, that is correct.
But I'm gonna, as my action, I'm gonna use the dash to get there, and then I'm gonna grab him. Cause you said you can't pull people when you're dashing, right?
No, like pulling someone means that your movement is halved.
Okay.
But
So I'm gonna.
So here's the thing. So you're currently dashing, which means your movement is doubled. If you try to pull him, you are going to provoke an attack of opportunity from the
Basilisk.
basilisk. Yeah, and I would say like, yeah, okay, it's fine. But you're gonna have to also make a contested strength check because the ghoul is trying to pull him as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
So-
gonna try my best.
Okay, so.
But can I use on the strength check? Am I able to use that D4 to add on, or does it not count for that?
Let me see.
Okay. Like.
No, it's only for an attack roll or a saving throw. So for this one, no, you can't. So athletics check on your part.
Okay. Okay.
You got this.
I had
I'm
another
sorry.
idea, but no, I'll just go with this.
19. I'm sorry. You go
Okay.
there and you're like you fast and you're like I'm gonna let me no.
Okay.
The ghoul is
He's just a
holding
little
on
guy.
holding on
I'm
way
just
too
a little
strong.
guy. How much movement do I have?
You
Still.
move 10 feet, so you have another 40 feet of movement.
Could I move to here? Is that
Yeah.
that wouldn't invoke an attack of opportunity, would it?
No, it wouldn't,
still
but you would
within
like
that range.
go around essentially because you
Yeah.
can't go through there. So you
Can't
would-
go through people.
you
Yeah,
would
so I'd
go
just
around
go.
your 5, 10, 15. So that would be 20 feet. So you have another 20 feet of movement left.
Um. 20. Okay, this is probably the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. But I'm gonna go here. You said I had 20 feet left, so that's 5,
Mm-hmm.
10, 15. Because I want to flank for Evelyn. If
Okay.
Evelyn's gonna do some smack, and I'm just gonna take the smack from the basilisk. I
Okay,
guess.
so the basilisk is going to bite at you.
Yeah, fucking get your little
And
chompers
I
in
assume
me.
that you were not looking at the basilisk anymore.
No,
assume you were
I was
averting
like,
your
oh
eyes.
shit.
Yeah, so you're just running around like.
It's like when I'm really talking to a really, really gorgeous person, and I'm like, I'm definitely looking at your eyes, only your eyes, nothing else, not your eyes. I'm looking actually anywhere else but your eyes. I'm so sorry. It's the opposite.
So that's an 18 to hit, which I believe does
That
hit.
hits, but can I use a reaction?
To
I have my hellish rebuke reaction.
you can, yes, but you're still going to take the damage. But yes,
Yes.
you can do hellish rebuke. So that's 2d. Ooh, this is going to hurt. So that's 2d6 piercing damage plus 2d6 poison damage.
Oh yeah.
So that's the first one.
Yeah.
And then the second one. Do you have any poison resistance thing? I forget.
I don't believe so. No, I don't think so. So probably not.
So let's see. What does that come up to? And 18 points of damage as the creature bites into you, and you feel like these strong jaws just like crush your bones and your body, and you feel this terrible stench of decay, and you feel it infect yourself. So yeah, 18 points of damage.
Yeah. No, I'm fine.
But yeah, you can do Hellish Rebuke now if you would wish.
Yeah. Oh, I have to roll a concentration check
You do
also
indeed.
for Expeditious
Yes.
Retreat. So
You're fine.
11. Okay.
'Cause
And
it's
then
10 or half the damage, whichever is higher. 10 was higher.
okay,
So you're fine.
okay, and then Hellish Rebuke. Oh wait, I have to target.
That would have been funny if you failed, because then your movement would have stopped.
I've just been like,
It was like, uh-oh. Hellish Rebussy.
is a DC 14 Dexterity check.
All right. It shall dexterity save. Let's see what happens. That's a natural 2 for a dirty 1. So no, roll damage.
Okay. Did it roll the 2 dice that it was supposed to be?
I
Okay, so
heard the
2d4.
sound, but nothing came into. No, it's there. It's
Is
there. So
Okay.
8 points of fire damage
Fire
as
damage.
it bites you. You actually tell me how it looks.
Well, so I point at him. It's
Mhm.
like, obviously it's me. It's finger guns. I'm like,
Mhm.
and then it's just like, I'm assuming they're like black flames because I'm the little edgy guy. So, just some black flames kind of shoot up and are like, psh,
Yeah, it
just like a second.
it squirms in pain, like with its upper body, its legs firmly frozen in the ground.
Mhm.
And you can see it is burnt all over as the flames evaporate.
Yep.
So you still have your action.
I do.
You've
I
only used
forgot
your bonus
about
action,
that.
your movement, and your reaction.
Jeez. Talk about action economy. Let's go.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Okay, so I'm looking at which little ghoul has the Archduke in his grasps right now. The one that's like directly next to him, or
the one that you are right next to.
perfect. I'm gonna look him
Mhm.
in the little eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you get your hands off of him, and can I just grab his head and cast inflict wounds?
You normally would be able to, but you already cast a leveled spell with Hellish Rebuke.
Does that count for innate spellcasting as well?
Is it an innate spellcasting thing?
Yeah, inflict wounds is innate spellcasting for me.
What the fuck? Where does that come from?
I think I got a bunch of innate spellcasting that I can do once.
Which one? Where did you? Was it the Pack of the Tome? No, that was the cantrips. Like, I'm sure that it's there for a reason. I'm just
looking
trying to
and seeing what we.
why.
I have advantage on Constitution saving throws. I'm gonna lose my mind. It's fine.
Not like I asked you about that or anything.
It's fine. I just saw that somewhere else. Is it? So the last thing I took was Eldritch Versatility. Which I've seen Warlock before. I can go for a cantrip right now until we figure out what happened because I don't remember where it came from either at this point.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Yeah, it's been a while. Like, I'm trying to figure where would it have come from? Let me.
Is it so? Yeah, because inflict wounds is not a first level spell, right? It's a second level spell.
Oh yeah, it's a second level spell. Yeah.
Okay, so it wouldn't have been.
Oh, no, wait, it's a
I was like,
first level
maybe it is.
Yeah.
Where did I get? Isn't that something? I'm so confused now. Because now I'm like, well, maybe Expeditious Retreat came from somewhere else. Because Expeditious Retreat, what spell casting like? Sorry, what it's?
What school of magic? You mean?
Oh, Expeditious Retreat. I don't know why I actually have that on there now, unless that was maybe another feature that I took that isn't involved in this, because I think that Inflict Wounds is the Shadow Touched one, because it has to be from Illusion or Necromancy,
yes,
and
that would make sense.
Yes. So I don't know where Expeditious Retreat came from then.
So Expeditious Retreat is a transmutation spell.
Yeah, and part of me is like,
that's just a spell that you took because it is a warlock spell.
It is?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's
then
for now, here's what I'll rule. So that's just one of your regular spells. You use that as your bonus action. So that was your spell that you used, and then you can use as part of your shadow touched. You can cast each of these spells without expending a spell slot. Once you cast either of the spells this way, yeah. So I'm gonna say that you can because it's like it's not a spell technically. It's part of your ability.
Okay, so if Expeditious Retreat was my is in my normal spell slots, then I've expended both of my spell slots because I used my reaction and my Expeditious Retreat. Okay,
or actually,
great.
No, because then you couldn't have cast Hellish Rebuke. So we're gonna say you cast Expeditious Retreat, but you did not cast Hellish Rebuke.
So yeah, we'll take back the 8 fire damage and then. Okay, great. So, owie, you hurt me, and I definitely totally did not point at you. There's no way that happened. And then instead, I'm gonna grab the ghoul by the head, and I'm gonna do inflict wounds. Which we said we could do. Because it doesn't count as like a spell.
You do that, yes.
Okay. I almost rolled invisibility.
Same
21
definitely hits. Roll for that sweet damage.
17 necrotic damage.
You kill it. Tell me how.
I just grab his head. Just like, can I just like squeeze his little head, and then maybe his eyeballs pop out of his head. I don't know.
So as the energy comes out of your hands, like his head just turns to mush as your hands sink, and then the eyes pop out and the head just. So yeah, that ghoul is very much a diode.
Goodbye, ghoul. Bye. Sorry.
It's all right.
That was great.
And my turn.
That is your turn, and what a turn it was.
Wow.
Wow.
That was a journey.
That was a gurney.
I'm sorry.
Galena, the stone is creeping up. It's like made its way to your knees. You can still act, but you cannot move.
Okay. Which ghoul is dead again? I'm so sorry.
Didn't for some reason it doesn't mark it as dead, but it's the one next to between Hornsworth and Ava. Just
making sure. Okay. So actually, since the big boy ghoul is right next to me, I'm gonna have some fun. So I'm still freaking out, but I'm going to take that freaking out and turn it into a rage. So I'm going to rage, and I'm going to, with my rage,
Hold on. I'm gonna do the thing.
Yeah, the thing. No, how do I do it?
Oh, no,
Do I
I can do
target
it.
myself?
No,
Oh, you do it.
I do it.
I'm going to rage, and I'm so excited. Oh, look at that cool effect! I'm freaking out! And as I'm like screaming and raging, I'm actually going to, because I never drew my sword, so I'm actually going to pop out these crazy Wolverine claws, because with Path of the Beast, I can just grow claws. So these bone claws just out of my hands, and so I'm within reach of this ghoul. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my claws, and I'm going to stab him in the neck. The nice thing about this, I get to make 2 attacks.
Yes, you do.
So,
is it like you get to make 2 attacks as part of your action, or action bonus action?
no, it's as part of my action.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
So, I rage. I am going to make this a reckless rage attack, so there's going to be that as well.
All right.
I am going to make my first attack. I don't. How do you want me to roll the attack roll? Just a d20, because I don't have a macro for the claws, but.
Yeah, just roll a d20 and then we'll do the regular stuff.
Righto. So here is for first attack. That is unfortunate.
7 plus 2 plus your strength modifier.
So 7 plus 6, which is 13.
Yeah, because rage doesn't affect
Doesn't affect the attack,
hitting.
no.
Yeah, so 13. You do, however, have an additional d4 that you may add.
Yes, please.
If you would like
so let's
to.
go ahead. It's a 1, so 14.
Unfortunately, does not hit, no.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
That's
shit,
okay.
I need to check something.
Wait, I also I get advantage because of the because of my reckless attack. So I roll that again.
Oh yeah,
no?
sure. Yes, I
Are we
do,
also
actually.
flanking technically?
So yeah, I'm technically flanking too, aren't I? Because of because of
you are.
Farnsworth.
Yeah, you are.
So how does that work? How?
It's just once. There's no double
Just one
advantage.
advantage.
There's
Okay.
just one advantage. They don't stack.
Can I retroact my d4 then and get check
Yes.
my advantage first? Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll my advantage attack, which is a 12, which is still
Actually,
not gonna hit, right?
No, with a 12, no.
Okay. Can I? Can I re-roll the d4, or do I have to take the
You
original
can't
roll?
use the d4 I just checked because the Archduke is incapacitated and the effect ends.
Oh, dang it.
If he is
Okay.
incapacitated, so.
Okay, that's fine.
unfortunately, well, that is what we're at.
Okay, that's fine. So in that case, that is my first attack. I'm gonna take my second then.
Go for it.
So I'll roll this
With
at
once
advantage.
again.
So 19.
That does hit.
19
That
19
definitely
plus
hits.
6. So
Yeah, that hits.
all right. So with that, one of my claws misses. My other one I'm gonna stab. So that's a d6 plus stuff.
Plus
So
stuff. Plus your strength, plus your rage bonus.
yeah. So d6 plus 6.
Cool.
So that is a 2 plus 6. That's an 8.
All right, cool. So as you come to swing with your first attack, he puts his hand up and blocks your hand, and then you immediately react and bring your other claw and stab him in the gut.
Hey, let's go. All right, I'm
8
just
points
making
of damage.
sure.
He's looking a little bit hurt.
Good. when I stab him in the gut, can I just like twist it a little bit, like?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
There's
'cause I
one
can't
thing you're gonna have to do.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
No. Okay. Okay, so let me go ahead and do that then. Oh, my saves have been so bad. Please.
Oh,
I'm very sorry to inform you. As you fail this save,
I'm petrified. I
the
can't move.
stone encases you completely and you freeze.
At least I look badass, right? So
Yeah,
like I'm
you're
like I'm like this in his stomach, and I'm just
Yeah. But you are turned to stone.
so I'm just like screaming, and you hear my scream cut off as I
Yeah.
no longer am screaming.
Yep.
But I'm stone, and my stone claws are still in his stomach, so that's cool, right?
That's
That's
cool.
a good thing. But yeah, that's my turn then. Good luck, friends. I'm a statue.
Cynthia.
So what are my
Oh.
options now that I'm paralyzed? I don't know.
Oh
exactly
shit!
how it
Right,
works.
you're paralyzed. So at the end of your
Yeah.
turn, let me double check. I think you can get to save at the end of your turn. Yes. So you can repeat the save, Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'll do that right now.
No, unfortunately, that's not good enough. So you're still paralyzed. So that's your turn. Evelyn.
Oh gosh. Okay. I think Evelyn right now is getting a little claustrophobic. There's a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
that she don't like around her. Am I able to? Okay, so right next to Cynthia, across from where Hornsworth is, I would like to Misty Step behind the ghoul if I can.
So you want to Misty Step, like between Hornsworth and the Ghoul?
Yes.
Okay. That is definitely doable. I'm just trying to look if there's... Looking at your options from your spell list. I'll double check. Oh yeah, because Misty Step is an innate ability, right? It is, yes. You do also have Bless, which you can give to people if you want. Just an
But yeah, okay, yeah.
But you want to so you're gonna Misty Step?
Yeah, right between Hornsworth and the ghoul.
All right. You know, I have a cool effect for this as well.
Oh.
So right on over there.
Ooh, look how fancy.
So in a mist, sudden mist of silvery smoke, poof, poof, you appear to Hornsworth behind you. Just poof, a blast of silvery smoke, and Evelyn is there.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna just turn towards the ghoul and use my action to whack him in the head with my weapon.
Your mace. Gotcha.
My mace, sorry.
No worries. We'll do it. That definitely hits with a 22. So
Yes.
1d6 damage. That's 3 plus, I think your strength is 2. Yes, so 5 points of damage to this ghoul. Not quite enough to kill it, but you whack it on the top of the head, and it's looking really rough.
Yeah, Evelyn's just mad because, Cynthia and Evelyn just had this really nice moment, and like, I'm just not down for Cynthia to die right now, and
And that is your turn.
Yep.
Then the basilisk. It can't attack anyone else except the Archduke.
We just left.
Yeah, that did happen.
This is meant to be. We're the fated ones. This is the way it's meant to happen, everyone.
Yeah, so he
If
gets.
you're worried.
So the creature gets advantage on its attack, and if it hits, it's a critical hit. Because
Are you fucking kidding me?
that's paralyzed.
no.
That's what happens to paralyzed creatures. I didn't make the rules. I'm not John Dungeons and Dragons.
Uh-huh.
Lucky for you, the first roll was really bad.
Oh,
And the second roll was also bad.
oh,
So, didn't hit. Weirdly
go.
enough, he tries to go in for the bite, but the basilisk's legs have frozen too much, so it's like doesn't quite reach. It's like inches away, just snap.
Oh.
Didn't hit. I rolled a 2 and an 8. So That was very fortuitous. And now the basilisk has to do another saving throw. Fortunately, the basilisk is no longer petrified. It breaks the stones at the end of its turn. Sorry.
I'm so upset right now. I thought I was doing so good.
You were. That was a very, very smart move. But unfortunately, how the gaze works is you do 2 saves, and if you fail both, you're completely turned to stone. So it was a very, very good idea, but
It was.
unfortunately, them's the apples. It's the Archduke's turn. He can't do anything because he's paralyzed. At the end of his turn, he's going to try to do a Constitution save to not be paralyzed anymore. And wouldn't you know it, he is no longer paralyzed.
Yay.
Oh, God. Oh, thank God.
But he is but that's his turn. He can't do anything else. Okay, the ghoul pulls himself out of your claws. You're coming with me, Archduke. He moves. Oh, actually, oh shit. You get an attack of opportunity, Hornsworth.
I will use my dagger.
Go ahead, use your dagger.
Oh, are you?
I'll just-
Can I roll, please? Thank you.
Oh
19.
shit, 19. That hits. Roll your
go.
1d4 worth of damage.
3.
3 points of damage. You slice him in the back of the leg. He's like, looks at you with
No, he's
his
not.
dead red eyes. 3 damage. I love it.
Okay, well. None.
He is going to attack the Archduke.
Come on.
Time for some paralyze. Oh wait, this. Does it get the thing that I think that it does? Need to double check something. Hold on. No, okay. It's not one of those if you save you're immune for 24 hours type of deals, so. Time for another claw attack. For a 18, which would hit, but the Archduke uses his reaction. Actually, no, wait, what? Why did it say that is a complete wrong number? I think I might have. Oh no, he doesn't do that because it's not enough. So, never mind. That wouldn't have been enough. I'm sorry. He gets hit with the claws. I'm sorry. Which means that he takes 4d6 plus 3 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
19 points of slashing damage for the Archduke. Hurts him. Like claws cutting him deeply across his back, and he has to make another Constitution saving throw for being paralyzed, which he succeeds. So he is not paralyzed. Then for the second attack, a bite. Natural 19, so that definitely hits. I'm sorry. 2d8. Oh no, that's the. Oh shit, they both have it? Oh no. Oh no, that's different. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, whoops. Another 14 points of piercing damage. The Archduke is still up, but he looks very hurt as a big chunk of his like shoulder and lower neck just got bit off by this ghoul, and he has to make another Constitution saving throw, which he succeeds with a natural 19, which is very good.
God.
There would have been interesting consequences for that one. That's that ghoul's turn. Then it's the little boys. The little ones. Since Cynthia is paralyzed, these two don't care about Cynthia anymore, but instead they are going to focus on their new threat, which is Evelyn. So they're going to go for a claw attack. That is a natural 15. Are you wanting to use your reaction to impose disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. So you use your warding flame. So you turn and then you wave your hand, and this flashing light just flashes quickly in the eye of the ghoul. Mark one off. You still have one use left. Yeah, so with disadvantage. Yeah, that's a natural 3 for a 7, so because of that, it swings wide and misses you. Well played.
Duck out of the way quickly.
Yep, then the other ghoul next to you also attacks you with its claws. Another natural 3. You raise your shield and it just scrapes on your shield, so nothing for you. Then there's the ghoul next to the Archduke, also going to go for a claw attack. Natural 19, so that does hit. Oh yeah, I had the wrong target. What was the damage on the claws again? This one is 2d4 plus 2. So the Archduke takes 9 points of slashing damage. The Archduke is starting to look very damaged. He is being accosted from different sides, and he has to make another Constitution saving throw to see if he becomes paralyzed or not, which he succeeds.
Oh, God.
Archduke is tanking.
You're like, how's that ego now?
Hornsworth, it's your turn.
I just want to double check. Healing potion for yourself, bonus action. To give it to someone else is an action, correct?
They're both bonus actions.
They're both bonus actions.
Yeah. Because I'm cool like that.
I like that. I like you. I'm gonna move right here. And I'm going to give one of my healing potions to the Archduke.
Okay.
It's yeah, it says potion of healing, and I have 2 of them, so down to 1.
Mm-hmm. What say?
You must. Oh wait, can I? It says that I can target somebody, so if I target him and do roll the potion of healing.
Oh, hey.
7.
7 points. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing too shabby. So he
Yeah.
regains 7 points.
And I say I think you could probably maybe use this better than
Thank
I
you.
can.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna point to the big boy. I'm gonna point to the little boy next to me. And because I'm in melee range, aren't I?
You are indeed.
And if I'm in melee range, range spell attacks are at disadvantage, aren't they?
They are indeed.
Great. I love that one. Okay, then I'm gonna point at the basilisk instead.
Okay.
And I'm going to do chill touch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Oh,
act-
well, I forgot about this. Evelyn, you didn't use your bonus action, did you?
No, I did not.
So I'm gonna roll back a little bit. Sorry, Hornsworth.
no, that's
you can-
totally fine.
You can move your spiritual weapon and attack with it. It can attack basically any of the enemies next to Hornsworth.
Okay, so then I'm have it move next to the leader-looking guy,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna attack it with my spiritual weapon.
Okay. All right. Let me just roll a d20. That is a 10, so we'll have to see how much bonuses you get because I cannot remember off the top of my head. Let's go. Plus 5, so 15 just misses, unfortunately.
Oh,
He is able to dodge barely out of the way. All right, sorry, now back to you, Hornsworth.
Yeah, no, that's totally good. I think I'm actually going to no, that's concentration. I'm gonna drop my expeditious retreat.
Okay.
Concentration.
Mhm.
And I use my I'm sorry, actually, that's just it's just gonna stay. I'm gonna do it next turn, because there's something else that I can do if I drop it. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because oh no, never mind. I had lied. I am gonna drop it. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place.
No worries.
And I'm going to, I'm gonna actually target the one that's next to Cynthia, the one that's on below Cynthia on the right of Evelyn. I'm gonna target that one.
Yeah, that's the one that looks
And I'm
rougher.
gonna chill touch.
Okay.
That one,
Go ahead.
which is 23 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Good.
No
6
questions.
necrotic damage.
It dies. How does it die?
Goodbye. And I think that is. I'm not gonna move, so that should be everything for me.
How does it die?
Oh, a little like you know how Cynthia said like it was like a skeletal hand. Mine's like it's skeletal, but it's also looks like it's kind of melting a little bit, and it just like grabs its leg, just like comes up like from the ground and just like grabs onto it.
And it sucks the energy out of it, and it just wilts into a husk and falls over. That's your action, bonus action done.
And I'm not moving.
Cool. That is your turn then. So, but
Mm-hmm.
you didn't have to drop concentration, did you?
No, sorry, I was gonna recon that and then not actually do it. I thought I was gonna do a different spell, but I'm gonna hold off.
It would have been Galina's turn, but Galina's turned to stone. There is no saves against that anymore. So Cynthia, top of the round, end of your turn, you get to save again. Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Okay. I am happy to inform you that this is enough, and you are no longer paralyzed, but this is at the end of your turn. So
Yeah.
you can move again.
Cynthia.
How nice for you.
I'm on the edge of death. I'm still not out.
Evelyn,
Okay.
it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn? God.
Yep.
There's literally so much to do.
There is.
Okay.
I will say,
So,
I think Cynthia and I are both looking really rough.
So you're
Okay,
able
yeah,
to heal
so-
Cynthia if you want with Cure Wounds.
but does healing word have...
But you don't have Healing Word prepared.
I don't have healing. Yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah,
unfortunately, you can't-
so...
But you can heal Cynthia because you're next to her.
Hey, yeah. I'm gonna heal Cynthia then.
Do you want to cast it at first or second level? So it's
I didn't
1d8
use
versus
any
2d8 of healing.
I haven't used any spells, so I'm gonna use second level.
So you have used already one second level spell slot for spiritual weapon. So just FYI.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes. I still want to do second level.
Then that is what shall happen. Your wounds, second level, boom. Why doesn't it? Nothing happened. I don't know why. I need to look into that stuff. I think I have some conflicting modules installed. But I'll just roll it myself. So it's 2d8 plus 3. Oh, that's nice. 11 points of healing for you, Cynthia, as your warm energy course through you and some of your wounds mend themselves, and you're feeling a lot better.
Wonderful. So Cure Wounds is an action, right?
Yes, that was your action.
Okay, sweet. So then I'll just use my spiritual weapon to try and take out this basilisk because it's doing too much right now.
Sure. Basilisk gets a swing of the old spiritual weapon for a 18, which does hit. How much damage was spiritual weapon again? Was it 1d8? I'm gonna double check. 1d8 plus 3. Cool. So 7 points of force damage onto the creature. It is looking very, very rough. Unless you want to move, then that's your turn.
No, because if I move, there's an attack of opportunity.
This is true.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
All right. Cool. It is the basilisk's turn. It is going to disengage and get the fuck out of here.
Thank God.
Fuck you. Oh my god.
Animals don't want to die. You know, they have...
Dumb lizard.
It is just getting the fuck out of there with a disengage, no attacks of opportunity, and it is just getting out. That's its turn.
Dang. Wait, don't we have to destroy it? Oh, we don't know that though. Okay, never mind.
You don't know.
Hey, Hornsworth would know that though, right?
What would I know?
He would have to have
like,
a longer think about that, let's put it this way. In the heat of battle, he knows the basics. Do not look it in the eye, you turn to stone.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Alright, then it's
I was thinking like, sorry.
No worries.
I was just thinking like normally if you destroy the basilisk, right, then like whatever was turned to stone would like come back maybe?
You
But I
don't know how that
For
works.
sure.
In this
Yeah,
universe.
exactly.
In some universes, yes. In this
Figure
universe,
it out, hopefully.
you don't know.
I'm trying not to die right now. I don't know.
Perfect. Cool.
I'm shedding like singular tears as I look at Galina's little statue. I'm like, no, I can't cuddle with anything that's stone.
So Archduke swings around saying, "Good fight, old chap, but you're not getting me that easily." And then he starts to attack
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
I'm sorry.
He's attacking the little one first for only 11. Really? Yeah, damn. I don't think that hits it. That was a bad roll. Yeah, just misses. Nope. First attack, miss. Second attack, hits with a natural 18. So that's a 1d8. Yeah, 1d8 plus 2. 4 points of damage. And then it's his last attack. Just hits with a 12.
Oh.
7 points of damage to that ghoul. So 2 of his rapier thrusts hit and cleave it very badly, and it's looking extremely wounded right now with like black ichor pouring out of its body and having splashed onto the stone. But that's the Archduke's turn. It cannot do anything. He cannot do anything else. Unfortunately, then it's the big boy's turn.
Yeah.
He's still very single-minded on the Archduke and goes for a claw attack and a bite attack on the Archduke. First, the claw attack. 12 to hit, misses. And then the claw attack. Bite attack, sorry. The bite attack does hit. And that does 2d8 plus 3 points of damage. 15 points of piercing damage as it gets bitten. You know what, Kay?
Mm-hmm.
If you had not given him that potion, he would have gone down now.
Oh.
So your
Oh my
potion
God.
saved him.
Hornsworth has been making the big brain moves this
Mhm.
this battle.
He has to do a Constitution
Like-
saving throw now, though, which he succeeds
Amazing.
with flying colors with a 21. But Archduke is fucked up. He's fucked. He is bleeding and cut, and he's breathing heavy. He's just like, I won't go down so easily. His hair is all messed. Then it's the little boys. There's not many of them left.
Mm-hmm.
This one is going to attack Evelyn because Evelyn's the main threat. With a claw attack. Natural 19, so that is definitely going to hit. Unless you want to do another warding flame.
Yeah, might as well.
All right. So it will have to roll with disadvantage. Unfortunately, it rolled a natural 18.
Oh.
A natural 18 and natural 19 on those rolls. I am very sorry.
It's okay.
So 2d4 plus 2 points of damage, and you have to roll a Constitution saving throw. So that is 6 points of slashing damage, and then we'll see if you're paralyzed.
Oh.
Constitution saving throw. You are fine. You are not paralyzed.
Oh,
Feel the-
thank God.
You feel that energy take hold, but you push through. Now, it is the last little dude's turn, and it is going to retaliate with some claw attacks against the Archduke. Natural 3 misses. The Archduke
Oh my
parries
God.
his claw attack. Hornsworth.
This is a fucking Hail Mary, and I hope it works. I'm going to use my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dropping my concentration also. This one I do need it. I'm dropping my concentration. I'm going to give my last healing potion to the Archduke.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'll do really quick.
Roll for that, please.
Yeah, there it is. 4.
4 healing, okay.
I'm going to, as I give him this,
Mhm.
I'm going to look at him and I'm going to say, "Get the fuck out of here." And I'm going to touch his hand like as I pass it, and I'm going to cast invisibility on him.
All right.
Oh.
He vanishes.
Let's go.
Me roll. Oh, technically, sorry, that's not. I'm concentrating on it, but it is on
I know.
him,
Yeah,
not on.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how it works.
And I'm going to.
Oh yeah, because it's one of your innate abilities.
Innate spell casting. So that was my action.
Yeah.
And 4. I think just I'm gonna stay where I'm at,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna be like, "Where the fuck do you go now? I don't know." Like look at the 2 ghouls next to me.
The ghouls are like, kind of looking around and confused.
Yes. And I think that how it works is that he attacks with advantage, and he gets attacked with disadvantage now.
Yes, but if he
It-
attacks,
okay.
the invisibility is broken.
Broken. Okay.
Yes.
But he gets a dis. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
not,
it's fine.
It's not. I forget. Is it greater invisibility? Which.
No, it's just invisibility.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Woohoo!
That's your turn. Would have been Galina's turn, but She's still
Kalina, I'm so sorry. I'm serious about me.
Cynthia!
Okay. I want to get rid of this ghoul, but I have like nothing close range.
You can always use range attacks, but it's just a disadvantage.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It is the
Hmm.
thing.
The thing that is happening right now. Okay. Yeah, I guess I will just use Ray of Frost on this one in front of us.
Okay. So roll with disadvantage. I believe you clicked gust.
Oh wait. Oop. Yeah, that's not the right one.
Gust.
I won't do that. Wait, how do I do this to second?
You click minus in the little chat.
A minus. Yeah.
That just hits.
Oh.
Nice. Max damage as well with the 8. So you actually describe how you blast him.
I'm just gonna point my finger at it and just right in the head, just beam of light, a beam of ice, just like pew.
So it hits. It snarls in pain, and there's this like his top of its head is like frozen, and its movement is reduced by 10 feet. That was your action. Still got your bonus action. I totally forgot that you wait.
Hmm?
Where did you get sorcery points again?
That was the last time I leveled. That was like I forgot what it was that let me do that, but I did like meta magic with the sorcery.
I think it was I think it was it a feat?
Yeah, I think.
I just can't see what is giving, but we're gonna look at that later. It's fine.
Bonus action. How rough is Evelyn right now? I didn't keep track.
Evelyn
Sure.
has taken a bit of damage. It's not super rough.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't do so
I think
bad.
I'll pass on it just in case.
Or did you take a level in sorcerer? No.
I think it was something with a feat. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, because for some reason the feat is not in your stuff. That's why I'm confused. We'll have to look at what it was. Because I'm sure it's there for a reason. We didn't put it there just for funsies. Anywho. Okay, so that's that. No bonus action, anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay, cool. Evelyn, it's your turn.
Alright. Sweet. I'm just gonna forward to ghoul closest to where the Duke used to be, because I can't see him now.
So you're gonna move?
And
Sorry.
yeah, I'm gonna move just to that square right next to him.
Okay, so that will. So if you want to move there, hold
The
on.
attack of opportunity.
There's at least one. I'm trying to see if you can avoid another. Right. So that's 15. So you can. There's one. You can get to the space like below the Duke, without getting 2 attacks of opportunity. Just one.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So the ghoul is going to attack you while you are trying to get away with its claws. 13 does not hit, as the attack hits your shin, but does not penetrate the armor.
Perfect. And then I'll attack that ghoul with my mace.
Okay. We shall do it. Natural 1, unfortunately.
Oh, jeez Louise.
but you have your
Alright,
spiritual
a
weapon.
spiritual weapon.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use that to attack the boss man once
Mhm.
again.
We'll do that. Natural 18, so it does hit.
Perfect.
1d8 plus 4?
3.
3. So that's 8 points of force damage as it whacks it in the side.
Come on, I just want these things to die.
He's starting to look quite hurt.
And
you still have your
that'll be my
bonus
turn.
action.
Sorry?
No, sorry, no, you don't, because that was your spiritual
Yeah.
weapon. My bad.
Yeah, I'll just stay where I'm at.
It's the basilisk's turn. It's gonna dash. There. So it is at the tree line now, skittering away in pain and bleeding also. It's the Archduke's turn. What would the Archduke do, though? Yeah, okay. The Archduke moves, and one attack of opportunity is triggered, but not another one. But it is at disadvantage, luckily. Oh my god! I rolled a disadvantage, I rolled double 15s.
Oh,
So, unfortunately, it hits.
no.
I'm so sorry.
Fine. It's okay.
That's 2d4 plus 2. Max damage as well.
Oh,
I'm very sorry. That's 10 points of slashing damage. Hornsworth, because of your potion, the Archduke is at 1 HP.
oh my god.
Hornsworth.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This
Well
is
played.
What the
And he appears, ha! Attacking from behind the big boss dude. And so he attacks with advantage on the first attack. Good, because that was not a good roll. That was also not a good roll, unfortunately. Misses with a nat 9 and nat 8 on those rolls.
Oh my god.
I'm
All
sorry.
bark but no bite.
Yeah, second attack. Oh, oops, wrong target there. Second attack just hits. So 1d6. It was 1d6, right? No, 1d8, sorry. 1d8 plus 2. 6 points of piercing damage as he deftly goes in for another attack, and he has one more attack. Oh yeah, target. Second one hits. Third one hits. Sorry. So another 1d8 plus 2. Another 4 points of damage to the boss boy. Yeah, looking hurt. Looking hurt. He's also looking quite pissed off. Not the situation that he wanted. Then it is the big boy's turn. He's gonna go for another set of attacks on the Archduke.
Oh.
So first come the claws. Natural 5 misses. And then comes the bite. Another natural 5.
What?
So the
God.
Archduke deftly just ping ping parries with the rapier.
Ooh, okay, that's really good. That's so good. That's great.
Damn,
so-
Lucker. The ghoul looks really annoyed.
Mm.
Mhm.
Okay, that's the big boy's turn. Then there's only one, or there's 2 little boys left.
Mhm.
This one is going to abandon Cynthia, so Cynthia, you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I'll do that the first step.
Your mighty staff. 12 hits. Roll for damage.
So,
12 was exactly what you needed. 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you whack it the back of the head. Or actually, hold on. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There. You would be using it versatile, right? Let me double check. Yeah, because I would assume you use both of your hands. So it's 1d8 because it's a versatile weapon.
so then,
Yeah. 1d8 plus your strength modifier, which is 0. You can just click the.
I just
Yeah,
roll like that, or
You killed it.
yes.
Fucking go!
Let's
as it
go.
As it turns around, like ignoring you, like "Pff, you're no threat to it. You just whack at the back of the head, and because it was frozen, it cracks open, and you bust it in. And,
Oh, that's so that's gnarly.
yeah, it is.
That's nasty.
Listen, mister, I squeezed someone's head until their eyes popped out. Oh, that's
Right?
All right, listen here.
Your hands are literally covered in ghoul brain matter and goo.
Yeah, Evelyn is also covered in brain matter because I was standing right.
Yeah, you were in the blast zone, true.
I heard it's really good for your skin. Actually, it's really exfoliating. So
Oh my god, that's what you
So
said.
that was
about
that
the
ghoul.
spa.
That ghoul was gonna do shit, but yeah, it's not gonna do shit now. This ghoul is going to go around you, Hornsworth, and try to attack the Archduke. Oh no! Oh shit! But it does trigger an attack of opportunity from Evelyn.
Yes. Perfect.
oh, come on, Evelyn.
Nice attack. Here we go.
I'm just gonna try and do a cheap shot with my mace and try and whack him hard.
And whack hard you did because it hits.
Ah, yes.
Now for the damage.
He's max damage.
And yeah, it died.
Are you shitting me right now?
You hit him
That's
in,
what
you hit it right at the nape of the neck, and you hear a big crack, and it falls over dead. So it never made it over there.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a thing that happened. Isn't that fun, kids? So yeah, back it
That's what they
goes.
get for ignoring us, Evelyn.
They underestimated you. Okay, that's the ghouls' turns. They didn't get anything done. Hornsworth, it's your turn.
This is the perfect scenario for me. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay,
Everything's falling into place. My
It
plan.
really is because I had like 13 different things, and I was like, oh my god, am I gonna have to fucking
God
bring the
damn,
Archduke out
Kay.
from death? No. Okay, I'm going here, so I flank for the Archduke,
Mhm.
if whatever he wants to do. And I believe. Oh,
You believe?
hold on, I need to move myself again. Actually, hold on. If I go, how do I?
You have to just.
That's how I move. There we go. I'm gonna use Mind Spike on the Basilisk.
You're gonna snipe at the Bassy boy?
Do it.
Well, my thought is, I don't like when things just
Sure.
leave battle. I've never liked that.
Fair? No, that's totally fair.
And this one, even if he doesn't die, I might still be able to know where he is at all times, as long as we're on the same
Sure.
plane of existence together.
That's
so,
true.
come here, Bassy boy.
Chill Touch also can reach it actually from where you were standing, so it's. You wanna
Yeah,
use
but
Chill
Mind
Touch?
Spike's what I wanted.
Okay.
So that's the vibe I want.
Mind Spike.
Uh.
So I need to do a.
Isn't this what happened last time you used Mind Spike too? Something running
DC
away.
14 Wisdom.
Yeah,
saving
I'm
throw.
gonna be real. This creature not very wise. Not very wise. But lucky, because it rolled a 15.
Fuck.
Oh,
But it does damage still, right?
Yes.
It does half damage.
Yes, it'll do half.
Yeah.
So 7.
7 points of damage. Please describe how you kill this basilisk.
You
It had 5 health.
yes.
I don't even know. It's like I don't know what is mind spike. I reach into the mind of a creature. It's literally just like I just feel like his head explodes, but it's just
Sure,
like
yeah.
black, like little like shards, like spikes, just like kind of.
Sure. Black spikes
Wicked.
appear around its head, and they go inside the head, and then poof, from the inside it bursts open, and the poof,
We better be
just like-
prepared to.
It was
fucking
running, so
run
like
at-
its head exploded, and, poof, and then it just like slides a little bit on the ground. Just,
Cool.
cool.
There's that.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You still have your bonus action.
I do. I'm gonna just use a little bit more of my movement because I don't. If I'm where I'm at now, I'm not. Is it considered flanking for the
No.
Archduke or no?
No.
Okay, so I will move back.
Sure.
If I. Oh wait, I have to do this. Not me just like, continuously measuring
No,
the
it's-
same space.
I make that
Like,
mistake all the time. All
there
right.
you go.
that-
Go
that's-
get him, Dookie boy.
That's your turn. Galena is still stone. Cynthia,
Still stone?
still stone.
We'll find out afterwards.
Uh,
Figure it out.
I'll chill touch it.
You may chill touch. Chill out. That just hits.
Ooh.
6 points of necrotic damage, and let's see, can't regain hit points, and it has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Ouch.
And then I'll also move in. Okay, there we go. I was measuring too.
Damn.
Love to measure.
Oh, fuck. Oh shit! It is in a oof. All right, Evelyn, your turn.
Alright, perfect. Easily. So we have one little guy and the
Nope.
boss man.
No little guys. All the little guys
I
are
don't think-
dead.
Oh, they're all dead. Right. Okay. Cool. So I'm just gonna use my bonus action and see if I can take this guy out with the bonus action.
Okay.
With my spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm. Let's do that. Spiritual weapon goes for the swing. Natural 19 definitely hits.
Oh.
So 1d8 plus 3, which was 7 points of damage. It does not take him out. He's still standing,
that's-
although he's hurt.
Alright, so then... I guess I'll just go around on the other side of my spiritual weapon and hit him with my mace.
You can also move your spiritual weapon if you want to go where the spiritual weapon is.
No, I'll leave it right there. It's been
Okay.
pretty handy.
Just next to your spiritual weapon in Hornsworth.
Yeah, and just hit him with my mace.
All right.
Gut check him. Get him in the gut.
Mm-hmm. You do also have an inflict wounds, by the way, if you want to cast that.
It's okay.
Okay. We'll go for the mace. Does not hit with a 13, unfortunately. He is able to block the attack.
That's okay.
That's
I'll
your
just
turn.
stay where I am. Yeah.
Then it's the Archduke's turn.
I can get him.
Archduke is like, "Today is our day!" And then he attacks. That's a natural 15, so the first attack hits. That is 6 points of piercing damage. Next attack. Oops. Natural 3 unfortunately misses. And the last attack, 11, does not hit. So one of the attacks hits, the other two, the ghoul deflects with its claws. That's the Archduke's turn. It is the ghoul's turn. Not looking good for the ghoul. Not looking good. The ghoul looks frustratedly around, disengages, and fucks off. But it can't really fuck off very efficiently because, actually, hold on. Let me retract that one. Let me check a rule. Check a rule. How does this work again? All right. So this is what's going to happen. The disengage is going to happen, however... Yeah, okay, because it's part of your... Yeah, okay. So the disengage happens. This is indeed the fact. Cynthia, as it disengages, the ghoul rushes towards you and tries to push its way past you. It tries to overrun you. So, athletics check, if you will.
It's wrong.
What did you roll?
A 20.
A dirty
Or,
20.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Cynthia, have I ever told you how hot and sexy you are?
It's all the backflip training.
That's you win. I can't believe you won that. So disengages, tries to move past you, and you just push it off, and movement ends. So that's its turn. That did not go like I would have thought it would. Farnsworth, it's your turn.
I'm you know, how do I wanna? Okay, I am. Sorry, I'm reading everything. I'm like trying to see what it. This is fine. This is gonna just go the way it's gonna go. I'm gonna use Chill Touch on him, and I will just do it at disadvantage. Or would it be a neutral roll because I'm flanking? Okay. So Chill Touch on this little lad. 13.
Unfortunately does not hit. No.
Okay.
Hand misses.
Fair enough. And as a bonus action, I go, oh well. And I'm gonna stay right here.
Would have been Galina's turn, but Galina's made of stone.
I mourn Galina as my bonus action.
Cynthia.
Yeah. I guess I will also do chill touch.
Go for it.
Like, ding, gonna grab onto you.
Oh wait, 15.
Just misses.
Cool. That's
Oh,
the end
wow.
of my turn.
Evelyn. Oh shit. No. Wait. Why did it jump twice? Oh. Yeah, Evelyn, your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna use my spiritual weapon and try and stab him.
Spiritual weapon it is. With a 14, natural 14, that does hit. So another 1d8 plus 3 points of damage. Maximum damage as well, so 11 points of damage. He's looking very hurt. He's in a very, very poor situation right
Feels
now.
like so mean at this point. He's
Right.
just stuck around in the middle of all of us. We're all like, now it's my turn trying to hit you.
Should we question him? Like, oh god, I don't
It's
even
up to
know
you.
at this point. He's not gonna answer us. He hates us now. No, I'm gonna just mace him in the face. Mace in the face.
Mace in the face it is. Natural 17, so yeah, with a 21, it's 1d6 plus 2. 5 points of damage. Yeah, it is in a very rough state right now.
Come on, just die.
Come on,
already.
Archduke, you got this.
It is the Archduke's turn.
You got it, Dookie boy.
Dookie is gonna Duke at him. Natural 16 for a dirty 20 hits. 1d8 plus 2. And Dookie boy does it. Rapier through the skull. And the creature is dead. Slumps to the ground with brain matter leaking onto the ground. And that ends this combat.
Hornsworth will in fact just drop to the ground because
Very fair.
I've been hanging on by a fucking thread.
And we are going to go on a break because this one took a lot longer. I'm sorry for the long combat. Yeah, we're gonna take
You're good.
we're gonna take a 10-minute break. We'll be right back. Enjoy some clips of ours in the meantime. Hold on, let me find my thing. Yes,
Yeehaw.
there it is. See you in a sec. Bye. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. So, before our break, our intrepid crew, the fated ones, left to travel with Archduke Walerska from Rockguard Garrison over to Grimgolir. And on the way, they stumbled upon an old elven city. And wouldn't you know it, there was a basilisk there. And it attacked them. And while they were fighting this basilisk, a group of ghouls jumped them. And we had a pretty intense fight, which had some very clever moves and some lucky and unlucky situations. Unfortunately, one of these unlucky ones is that Galena has now been turned fully into stone because of the basilisk. And we now continue from post-battle.
I'm going to just rush over there and try using Lesser Restoration just to see if it would work.
All right. You try Lesser Restoration? No effect.
Can I use the roll that I made earlier, my Arcana roll, to think about
Sure.
how to
I'll allow it.
unstone?
Yes,
Okay.
I'll allow it. So you take a moment to think on what you've heard. Because you're not... Let's see. You know that it requires magic.
Okay.
You've heard that, in order to unfreeze someone from a basilisk gaze, you need magic, and strong magic at that to do it, but you would not know what the exact spell would be. But you need magic.
Okay.
And you know that these services can be bought from clerics, for example, in towns.
Okay. And Grimgolir that's like a town that we're going to, right?
It is a huge city of nearly 20,000 people.
Okay, cool. Great. So we're gonna have to figure out something there. Can I turn to the Archduke and be like, do you know anyone in any of the cities that could help our friend?
The Archduke goes next to the fountain and just like sits down and rests on his. I think we can sort something for sure, but I am very, very wounded.
Yeah. Me too. Does anybody have any healing spells left?
I can. Yeah, I'll use healing hands on the Archduke.
Okay. How many points does he get?
Equal to level, so just be 4 points.
4 points. He feels a little bit better, but he's still very hurt.
Am I able to use
Then I
cure
got
wounds?
one more. I got one potion of healing.
Okay.
No.
Sorry, Evelyn, you were saying?
Am I able to use cure wounds?
Yes, you can use it whenever. So you still have one second level spell slot, and you have 4 first level spell slots.
Alright, so I'm gonna use a second level spell slot on Hornsworth cure wounds.
Please.
That shall happen.
And thank you.
You're welcome, Hornsworth. Hold on, my friend.
$2d8 plus 3. Oh, that was a really good roll. 15 points of healing.
Oh my god. I was at 2 hit points that entire battle.
Yup.
Oh my god.
But they didn't care about you that much, so.
Nope, and so that's what mattered.
Yeah,
But
so.
yeah, I was on just knocking on death's door like, hey. Okay. Whew. Oh boy. Is there? Okay, can I go over to the basilisk?
Sure.
And would I know if they, or like if I have to do another roll for this? I will do that. Is there anything that they would need from the creature itself to help cure the petrification, or like
you
know
would need
the
a nature check for that.
Okay, I will. 19.
No.
Okay.
There's nothing natural that is needed. It is magical that something magical
Okay.
needs to happen to reverse the
I'm just gonna kick the body again. Just fuck you. And then, I guess I think before we, haul Galena into the wagon and then leave so we can get Galena back. Like, is there anything on the ghoul, ghoul leader, anything to kind of like indicate who sent him, like any like anything at all?
No.
I guess I'll give him a good loot.
So he's the ghoul is wearing like armor.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing. There's like a light crossbow that the ghoul has, and some crossbow bolts.
Can I take the bolts?
You may take the crossbow bolts.
Yes, please. Thank you.
If any of you want to grab a light crossbow, you feel free to do so.
I would say I have one already. I just would like the bolts.
You grab the bolts.
Yeah.
You find like 12 gold on him,
Okay.
but nothing indicating who this is or who sent them. But I mean, you did hear them say grab the Archduke, so you can imagine
Yeah.
where they're coming from.
Yeah. How many crossbow bolts does he have?
Well, I don't generally keep track of crossbow bolts, so I'm just gonna say that you grab them. Yeah, like I don't find it very interesting to keep tab of like crossbow bolts or arrows and stuff like that. I just say like you refill them when you do, and you have as much as you need, unless they're special.
Okay, cool.
Unless they're special, like silvered or magical, then we keep track of them. But for normal,
Okay. Okay, cool. Never mind. Then we're good.
well, we can consider
I took
this
the
as-
gold off of him, and then like kick him too. I'm mad. I'm pissed. I'm like I can't. Like I'm just upset that this just has gone the way it is. It's fine, but also not fine. And I'm gonna. Where is our cart at right now? Is it like probably behind us, or would it be
I'd say
in?
it's like behind you, like somewhere.
Okay.
Somewhere around the
I'm
entrance.
gonna go like lead the horse over so we can
Sure.
load Galena into the cart.
You lead the horse over, and together you load Galena into the cart, though it requires several of you because Galena has essentially turned into solid stone. So heavy.
Yeah.
Make sure you're careful too, because I'm like in battle mode. I'm like this with my claws,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah, it's
and they're
it is- it looks
probably
really
still
cool.
sharp.
I want to just like give it a little like poke. Like, does it really hurt? Like, is it really
gonna hurt you.
pointy?
It's pointy, but I mean pointy in a way that a statue is.
Yeah.
So it's not like super sharp, but if someone
Yeah.
were to get thrust at it at a crazy speed, they'd probably get like hurt.
Pick someone up and just like impale them on Galena's claws.
Impale what?
I said impale them on like Galena's claws. Like you pick them up and just like put them on there. Like
You can probably put like one because the claws are not that huge.
yeah.
Sure.
But no.
And now that you've had a moment after the fight, you notice that there's like other areas here in the plaza as well. There's like on your left-hand side, there's the ruins of some sort of building, and then towards the north side, there is like a tower, or like half a tower,
Oh,
and another building as well.
I don't know about anybody else, but just I would love to loot. I feel like I am not in a position to really like. I could go for like a peek in a few buildings, but I'm like at least for Hornsworth, I really feel like we should try and get where we're going.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you do have your cloak.
I'm gonna
You may
and
roll
I'll
with
go.
advantage.
I'm just gonna go look in the buildings, cause like what if the Holy Grail's in there or something? I don't know. And maybe the Holy Grail will fix Galena. Who knows? And then, I'll just go, here first. I guess I can move myself.
Just roll a stealth check for me
Stealth.
with advantage. 17, nice. Feel very secure. So you walk up some cracked stone steps up to what looks to be like the remains of a temple. And you can see a symbol, 2 crescent moons facing each other atop a 4-pointed star. It's carved into one of the wooden doors that stands ajar, broken.
You said it's 2 crescent moons facing each other atop of what?
2 crescent moons facing each other atop a 4-pointed star.
Okay.
Evelyn, you would recognize this very, very clearly. This is the symbol of Corellon,
oh,
the god of the elves,
Which is
of art,
yeah.
beauty, and arcane magic. And Corellon is the one who created the elves.
okay.
And you said
I
there's
got-
a wooden door jar?
A jar, like there's like 2, like there were great doors there. One of them is completely gone, and one of them is like broken and open.
Is that on like where I'm standing now and not
Yes.
inside the room? Like it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then inside, you notice that there was a dome once, but it has long since collapsed. And there now is an elm tree that grows where you would gather an altar once stood. And you see a trio of stone statues of humans, or humanoids, 1 man and 2 women. They're kneeling behind the tree. Their faces have an expression of pure terror on them.
Oh.
No.
Ooh. I don't like that. I think that I will. And it's just like the tree, and there's the statues behind it.
There's a lot of rubble as well. You don't know what you might find in said rubble. There might be something.
I'm taking another decision. Die. I'm taking out my little
coin.
rock that I coin rock.
Coin rock.
I don't know. It's a coin. I think maybe one time I said it was a rock at some point. And it's like just got like a notch in it, and it's like.
Oh yeah.
That's how I tell the difference between one side and the other. I'm gonna go in and I think I'm gonna go to the statues in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to like look around and see. Because he said they were kneeling, so like.
Yeah.
I just guess I want to inspect them a little more. Like, were they praying? And then like
no,
got
they were clear. They're like holding their hands.
Oh, they're okay.
up.
So they're not okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, like they're clearly victims of the basilisk. Like it was approaching them. They kneeled in terror. Bam, stone.
Okay. Can I just do like a quick look around? I don't want to like. I feel like I'm a
Investigation
little
check.
freaked out.
Please.
Okay, I'm a little freaked out by this place, so I'm like, I don't really want to do much. 19.
19. You notice something sticking from the rubble. A wooden scroll tube sticking out.
Can I go grab it?
Mm-hmm. You yoink it.
And is it like, can I read it? Can I see what it is?
I never remember how scrolls work in D&D. Let me double check.
Okay.
Okay. So, yes, you can read it. Anyone who can read a language can read scrolls. So, you read this, and there's 2 scrolls in it, and they're both the same. They are greater restoration spells, both of them.
Okay. 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 I'm gonna take those.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna just kind of exit. I'm gonna go over to Cynthia. And I'm gonna hand them to, because I think Cynthia is the one that would get the most use out of these. And I go, Cynthia, I don't know if this would help, but I hear some scrolls that I found in the temple. I don't know.
I could grab the scrolls. I don't know how scrolls really work right now.
I mean, you know how spell scrolls work, but
I just don't remember. Like,
you know how scrolls work in general. Like, if it's a spell that you could yourself use, you can just use a scroll and then bam, you do the spell, no problem. If it's a more powerful spell that you have access to, then you need to attempt to do it, and you might not succeed because you're trying to mess with powers that are beyond you. But you know that this is a divine spell, so you can't. Or you could attempt to do it, but it's harder for you because it's a divine spell.
well, we have 2. I could try. I could
But
attempt.
if they're divine, Evelyn, maybe you could try with one, and if it doesn't work, then we could save the other one for when we get into the city. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's 2. I just want to. I want Galena back because how am I supposed to cuddle with a statue?
Yeah, I would like Galena back too. I mean, at the very least, I could try. Yeah.
I think try one and then keep the other for now.
Yeah, I'll try to use one.
So actually, I'm gonna retcon a little bit because I misread the rules. So
I'm back here.
to everyone else except Evelyn, the scroll is unintelligible.
Okay.
But yeah, Evelyn,
I
you
would've.
know, yeah, you wouldn't have known. Cynthia, you probably would have known, like looking at the way that the scroll is put together. You're like, this is a divine spell, but you couldn't say anything beyond that. But yeah, Evelyn, you know, oh, this is a greater restoration spell, which you can attempt to use on Galena. But yeah, you have to roll for it.
Okay, sweet. So I relay that to everyone, and I'll try and use one. on
Cool.
Galena.
It's a DC 15, so it is a fairly challenging roll. So if you have anything that you can give each other to boost yourselves to have a better roll, I highly recommend you use it.
I don't have anything, but I'm gonna square off with.
I don't have healing word prepared, right?
No, you don't.
No. I'm gonna square up with Evelyn here, and I'm gonna say, Evelyn, if you do this, if you pull this off, I will give you the biggest smooch in the entire world. It will be the best kiss that you've ever had in your entire life, and I swear to God, I will do anything that you ask of me for a week. A week? A week.
Yo, a week for real?
For real.
A week's a long time, yeah. Well, yeah, it's a deal. Not like I was gonna plan on doing it anyways, but yeah, sure, let's do it. Deal.
I'm just
Let's
listening.
shake on it.
I'm instilling in you. There's
shake
the
on it,
reward.
Hornsworth.
So what you can do for yourself, Evelyn, is you can cast guidance on yourself, which will give you an extra D4 to add to the roll.
Oh, I will absolutely cast guidance on myself.
You feel the presence of the Everlight helping you with this wisdom check. Let's go. All right, that is a 12. So you would need to get a 3 or a 4 to succeed on this with the D4. It's a 3.
Oh my god.
So you read the scroll and you push through, and it's very, very difficult to cast this spell. But you're able to do it, and you see this divine power wrap around Galena, and as it leaves, the stone form fades away, and Galena, you are no longer encased in stone. But the scroll burns away.
Everyone like just drops.
So I like come out of this and I'm just like, ah!
Ah!
I was literally screaming as I went into
you were.
it. So I'm just like, ah!
So to you were in battle, and now all of a sudden your friends are around you, like, ah!
Yeah, that's.
I do. In fact, I jump on Galena. I'm like, full like, little, just like attach. Galena, I miss you.
I'm still just like, what?
No,
What's
never
going
turn to
on?
stone again.
Everyone's just on her knees, a little bit of blood trickling from her nose, just like breathing heavily.
What happened?
We killed all the bad guys.
I just look around confused because,
You turned.
from my understanding, when you're stoned, like you just
Yeah, your consciousness stops, essentially. Yeah.
yes.
You
Yes.
turned into stone for a little bit,
Ah,
but now you're back. And that's what matters. And we're all alive, and all of them are dead. We've done it. once again, by some divine intervention, we've done it again.
You still have one scroll. I added Evelyn to your inventory, but you still have one scroll of Greater Restoration.
Well,
Yeah, I'm so
so happy you're not dead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get up and wipe the blood from my nose and walk over to Kalina and just give her a hug. And just say I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, group hug moment.
I'm just like, thank you for. You're the one who healed me.
Yeah, it was difficult, but first found the skull and oh, fate. I don't know what else to say.
We are the fated ones after all.
We are indeed.
Isn't that some shit?
I'm just so happy you're back.
Well, should we investigate the rest of this place and be off?
I think that would be a good idea. Should I could do a little cloaky nonsense if we want.
Go ahead, Master Gnome.
Master.
Mm.
Okay. I'm like, oh my god. Okay. Horns with just like mumbling to himself, like putting on this little cloak. Like, oh my god. I'll go to this over here for the tower.
Yes, so I shall describe it to you. So the top half of this tall, slender tower is just missing. There's no top half. It stands about, you're looking somewhere around 80 feet tall currently. The exterior
80? 80?
80, yes.
Oh,
80.
wow.
It's tall. The exterior is decorated with carvings of crescent moons and stars. And there is a doorway, but there is a magical barrier blocking it.
Can I do like a quick little round of the tower? Is like the barrier everywhere, or is it
No,
just?
it's just there. Like the rest of the tower, you do a roundabout is just like stone. There seems to be like an entrance, but it is magically blocked. However, there seems to be a small balcony around the halfway mark of this tower.
Mm.
There seems to be some.
And
kind
so it'd be 40 feet up. I'm gonna try and see. I'm becoming a rogue. I'm gonna try and scale it.
All right, give me an athletics.
Do my
check.
best. Yep. 13.
That was exactly the DC you need to hit.
Oh.
And those are the -1. Amazing. So you climb up, make it up. You're panting as this is not what you're used to doing, but you make it up there.
Standing still,
Yeah, and there indeed is a window there that you can use to get inside.
I'm gonna turn back to the group and I'm gonna. How long does? Oh no, Wakened Mind's not even that. I don't think it only goes like 60 feet, 30 feet. Nope, never mind. I'm just gonna go inside. I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna let them know, be like, I'm going inside, but I'll just go in.
So meanwhile, while this is happening, the Archduke says to the rest of you, "You are indeed fine warriors. You saved my life. For that I am forever grateful."
Damn, I could be shooting my shot right now. Rest in peace.
Not there. I'm glad that the stone curse was lifted from you. He looks at you, Galena, with a smile.
So am I. I'm lucky that my have my friends who took the time to take care of me.
Yes, indeed.
Always, Grimgolir. Always.
All right, back to you. You go inside, and you are on the second floor of this tower. Or let me. Oh no, sorry. You come into the middle of like a staircase, and you look
okay.
down, and you see that the lower floor is just choked with rubble, like just absolutely choked with rubble. You can't walk there, but
Okay.
the stairs go up to the second story.
I will also go up the
Mhm.
second story.
It is intact, in surprisingly good shape. You see there what seemed to be a study of sorts. Not much left. There is a weathered painting of an elven man wearing deep blue robes with golden accents on it. And
Okay.
ahead.
I was gonna say, is that somebody that is like a famous figure? Or is that just like a painting of an elf?
It's a painting.
Oh.
No one that you
Okay.
recognize.
Okay.
There is a chest in there as well.
Can I see if it's actually a chest?
You may do an investigation.
Okay. 14.
Looks like a genuine chest. Does not look to be trapped or anything. You don't see any mechanisms that would be a trapped sort.
Is it locked?
No, it is open.
I'm gonna open it.
Oh.
I'm so
You open
slowly.
it, and in this chest, you find what looks to be a bag of sorts, though it is made of very fine materials with crescent moons and stars inlaid into it. Looks pristine, brand new. A rapier made of shining steel, brand new as well, and 3 potions of healing.
Oh.
Shining steel. I will in fact take all of that.
You take them.
And so that is 3 potions of healing, a
Mhm.
rapier, pristine rapier, if you will.
Mhm.
Okay, and is that the only other thing I kind of see in the study, or is there
Yeah,
like
there
a
doesn't
desk
seem-
with notes or anything? Or?
Doesn't seem to be anything else in there.
Okay. I'm going to work my way back down the stairs
Mhm.
and out the balcony on the window, and I'm gonna return to my friends.
Sure.
I don't know if you need me to do another check to get down.
No, it's fine. Get down
Okay.
fine. Just for clarity's sake, I can tell you what these items are.
Oh yeah.
So the bag is a bag of holding.
Nice.
I'm so excited.
Yes, a bag of holding. And the sword is a moon steel rapier +1. So the way that this works is that the blade of this magic weapon seems to shine from within with a pale white light. The weapon deals an extra 1d6 radiant damage to any creature it hits. If the creature is a shape changer or any other creature not in its true form, it becomes frightened until the start of your next turn. At the start of its turn, a creature frightened in this way must succeed on a DC 13 Charisma saving throw or immediately return to its true form.
What?
Nice.
That is what
Delina, do you like rapiers?
I could. I like pointy things. But,
It's pointy and it's very shiny.
I mean, over the table though, is that better than what I currently have?
it's like
'Cause-
1d.
I mean, other than the.
It's a little
extra
bit
effect.
better. It does like a little bit more damage because of the radiant damage bonus that you get. So yes, it's slightly better. So the max damage that you could do is 14 points of damage.
I see.
Or Evelyn, I don't know. I'm not a very stab
Evelyn-
kind
Evelyn
of
could-
guy.
It would be a significant bump for Evelyn.
Honestly, probably Evelyn should take it then, because Galena, she likes pointy things, but like the one-handed small sword, because like rapiers are like those needle ones. It's like that's not her.
Oh,
not
I
her
guess
style.
so. Yeah.
I just need to check something. Unfortunately, Evelyn, you're not proficient with rapiers because they are martial weapons, if I recall. So you can use it, but you don't get your proficiency bonus added to it.
But would Galena get a
I would.
proficiency bonus?
Yes.
Well, you know what? Galena doesn't have any magic, so maybe it'd be nice to have a magical item on him.
It's up to you. However you
I
want to.
think.
I mean, the
Slice it.
Archduke was using a rapier. Would you like to use this for now? Like, I don't know. I'm like,
I'll give it to Galena. Yeah.
okay.
If Galena wants it.
Do you want a Glinda?
I'll take it. I mean, I'll have to try it out. I'm more into, and I have my great sword. I'm more into the big blades, but it'll be a nice sidearm.
It's not like this small. Like a rapier can be very big.
No, I know, but it's the
it's thin. It is
thin.
not like
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like a big ass.
Yeah,
You're
like-
used to having big weapon hit big weapon, and this is
is- yeah.
definitely different to that.
That is what I was saying.
Well, we've
But
got-
one thing I wanted to mention about, if I remember correctly, yes. So rapiers are finesse weapons. So you can also use dexterity instead of strength when
Nice.
you use them. Yes.
Oh yeah.
But I will give it to you then for now, Galena. But you can always swap it around. You know, it's not bound to any one person.
Listen, we're gonna share custody of the sword. Galena gets it on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays, or Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then, or whatever the equivalent of that in this universe is.
I
And
can
then,
tell you what those are because I've put them in here.
I think I might know what they are, but
It's
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Mirzen, Grisson, Welson, Conthesen, Falson, Ulison, and Layson.
I'm not
Huh.
gonna remember.
Never
me
gonna remember
neither.
that one again, but
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
There
remember
they
those
are.
either. Those are they're the ones. But anyway,
Yeah, yeah.
who wants the bag of holding?
could I have the bag of holding? I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, Lawrenceworth found it.
Anybody else? And then, for the potions of healing, we could. I don't know if anybody else has more potions or not. I had 2, and then I used them. I could just take one of these, or I could just give them these. I don't really care where they go.
I mean, if you
But-
used your potions, I mean, Galena not knowing what happened in the battle, if you use them, you should take them.
Okay, I just want to make sure other people have ways of healing themselves if they have to. I don't know.
I got one more.
I'm
Okay.
good.
Galeno, do you want one of them?
No, I'm good. I still have 3 in my bag, and I pat my
Oh,
Yeah, I've been stocking up on potions since like our first encounters.
yeah. That was
Very
also
smart
stocking
move.
up, but then
Yeah,
I was
'cause I
7
think
to them.
yeah, since I'm the melee character, like I think like the first potions we found, like Galena, Yuki gave them to her just in case.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
True.
Then I will take them.
Yeah.
Amazing, thank
and then-
you.
You got 3 potions of
I need
healing.
them.
Do you take the mirror, by the way?
I think that I would like to, but can I just see if it's a magical mirror in any way, shape, or form
You
before
can
I
do an
kind of touch
Arcana
it?
check. Yeah.
I guess I've already touched it, but I just want to see if there's like anything that's in,
I could use
15.
detect magic on it or identify. Or yeah, I could use
Oh.
detect magic.
You could, yeah. Arcana 15, you don't see anything of magical nature on it. There's no runes or anything. So if it might be enchanted. Or actually, no, it would not be enchanted because there would be runes and stuff on it. But there might be a spell put on it, but you don't see anything showing you that.
I just quickly put it in the bag. I'm like, that's a later problem.
It can always be.
I'm so excited. I get to be like Santa now. Get to carry things.
Send that to your inventory. Oh, by the way, I should remind you that you peeps have this item that you got from Did I give it to any of you? I feel like one of
Are
you
you
has
talking
it.
about the vial of sunlight? Because it
Nope.
was on me, but I was encased in stone the entire time.
Oh,
so
rest in
That's the
peace.
thing.
I wasn't able to do anything.
That is fair. Yeah, you have the vial of
Rest in
sunlight,
peace.
which can be used to cause harm to undead creatures.
Okay. Sick.
Cool. That's it.
Yeah. There's one more place for us to go, but do we want to just kind of go as a group? There hasn't been anyone else around so far, so I feel like I don't really need to, like, sneak off.
Mm-hmm.
We could go as a...
group.
Sure. So you
That
go
way,
to the
because
top.
it's going to be that's on our way out of where we need to go,
Yes.
right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, so might as well just, like, kind of go meander our way over, and then we can get on the
To
road.
the top left corner.
Yeah.
Well, I shall describe it to you.
Wait, no.
So this stone building has partially collapsed, but there's one stunning stained glass window that has survived miraculously.
Ooh.
And you look at it outside.
At this...
Yes, that's that one. Looking
Okay.
at it outside, it depicts elves dancing and singing. Very pretty.
And if I go in here, am I able to go in, or is there too much
You
like
are?
rubble
Yeah,
on the inside?
There's no door or anything. You just
Oh, okay, I was gonna
inside.
go just like and look at it from
Please
the side and just
give
kind of
me a
like.
wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh.
Is it against magic?
Hold on. No. I love when you have that thing. You're like, is it magic?
Is it magic? I mean, no. Anyways, it's 19 either way,
19?
but
Cool. All right. So you succeed, and when you come inside, all of a sudden you hear merriment, people having fun, music, dancing, laughter, singing. All around you is this wonderful time.
Is Hornsworth the only one hearing this, or
If you go inside, then all of you have to roll wisdom saving throw. As
whether
go.
you look at it or not?
Whether you go inside or not.
Ah, gotcha.
Sorry, whether you go inside is the key factor here. If you go inside, it is triggered.
Okay. I followed Hornsworth in,
Mhm.
so you said it was wisdom.
Indeed, it is.
Wisdom.
For you,
Mm-hmm.
you are hearing people arguing over table. You see images of elves having feasts, arguing, flashes. You see a wedding, another flash, funeral, a ball, and other events are flashing in front of your eyes, and there's just noises, and it's overwhelming you, and you feel frightened for 1 minute.
I have advantage against things for fright.
Then you
I
may
believe.
you may roll again.
Yep, advantage.
Thank you for remembering that.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter.
It did not matter in this case. But yeah, you feel overwhelmed by these visual and auditory senses that you're getting.
So in that case, I'm just gonna step back out and just.
you would want to
I'm
step
like,
back out and probably breathing heavily. I'd imagine.
that is sure that yeah, whatever you say. I was trying to describe, but yeah.
Oh,
it's fine.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
It's fine. No, it's okay. That's fine.
We're the only one in here now.
You're the only
I
one
think
in there. currently.
Evelyn.
There's
be
just rubble
confused.
mostly in the room. Sorry. Someone say something?
Oh no, you're fine. I was just gonna say I think Evelyn might be confused on why Galena stepped out all of a sudden, so she might like pop her head in and like just see what's going on.
Wisdom saving throw then. Oh yeah, I need to throw. God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I, wisdom saving throw. Boom. That is a natural 3. So same as Galena. Suddenly this barrage of visuals and auditory senses overwhelm you, and you feel frightened and you want to leave the room.
I feel like I'm standing there like so confused. I'm like, do you not just hear this? Do you not like the singing?
I'll just put my hands over my ears and quickly step out again.
So yeah, Galena, you see Evelyn goes in quickly. After a few seconds, comes out holding her ears.
I don't know what's going on in there, but Hornsworth seems to be okay.
You heard it too. You heard the screaming and the sounds, and it was a lot, wasn't it?
It was a lot. Like, I don't know. It felt like something bad was about to happen.
Yeah. It only affects us if we cross the threshold, right? So
Yes.
I'm gonna step up to the threshold, and I would like to just kind of be like, Hornsworth, what? Do you not hear that?
They're laughing.
Laughing. I look over my shoulder. He hears laughing.
They're
Laughing.
singing. They're just having a good time.
Okay.
I'd
So
like
you're
to have a
hearing
good-
good things. Evelyn and I, when we walked in, it sounded.
Laughing, but it was a lot.
It was a lot. Oh no, your camera.
Everything kind of broke on OBS, so give me a second. The thing on my stream deck, and now it's a bit scoofed. Yeah, my OBS. Up in a sec. Something's happening. Definitely should not do that. Oh snap. It did work. Kinda. We're back. Woo!
Ayo.
Nice.
That was what I wanted to press. There we go. Sorry about that, everyone. I pressed the wrong button.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, no, they're just like having a good time. I don't. What did you see?
Well,
Or
I
hear,
kinda
I guess, because
look
I'm
up at
not seeing
Evelyn.
anything, right?
Yeah. For you, it's mostly just auditory.
Okay, yeah, like, I'm just.
Uh,
the grid.
it was just a lot. It was crying, laughing, flashing images. It was like every event that's ever happened in there happening all at once,
Oh.
both good and bad.
Yeah.
And I look up Evan like, right, that's what you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I heard.
But I'm glad you're having a good time. I kind of just like.
I'm sorry. Well, I'll just take like 2 seconds and I'll look around and then we can leave and then we don't have to worry about it anymore.
No, I
And-
mean,
and-
take your time. Like we
Okay.
can't walk in there, so like
Okay.
you have to, or Cynthia, and I kind of like look over at Cynthia.
You want to roll the dice, Cynthia? Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
What
I'll roll
is
the
this dice
dice.
that you talk about?
Like, you know, well, like you say it because it's a gambling kind of phrase. Like, you roll the dice, you're gonna see what it's like. I feel like that would exist in this world, not
No,
like
no,
not
oh, yeah, you're-
D&D
Dice
dice.
You're right,
exist.
you're right.
Yeah. Dice exist.
Yeah. I was like,
I'll-
not like the D&D dice, but like, you know, you're like gambling and you're
Gotcha,
gonna roll the
gotcha.
dice and hope you get lucky.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
I'm just gonna go up here and like just kind of slowly creep in.
And as you creep
I
in,
believe in you.
wisdom saving throw, please. For you,
Cool.
also not a fun experience. flashing
dear.
images
Yeah,
of moments
yeah, like-
past, voices, screaming, arguing. It's overwhelming. You want out.
Yeah, run straight out. Like, this is why I didn't go in.
I'm built different, baby.
Of course you are. We knew that though, right?
Wow.
Hornsworth is a specimen of smells.
Writing
do
that
have a
one down
question,
on my
though.
lists of compliments.
Question? Yes.
Would Archduke like to go in?
Come on, Dookie
I
boy.
trust your judgment on this.
Trust a little on me.
So, Galena, you had a question.
Yeah, so what was of the overwhelming images and sounds, was there anything in particular that we can pick out that might be, I don't know, interesting, or is it just too much that we can't even?
It's too much because there was just like quickly flashing images and
Right.
sounds, and it was just all super overwhelming.
Got it,
And
okay.
trying to remember the details makes you uncomfortable. And it's hard to pick out anything like. It's not like a specific vision. It's more just like quick flashes that make you feel uncomfortable.
I just wanted to know if there was anything like that useful to glean from it, but I guess not. It's
Doesn't seem,
just
no.
dang. All right,
This
it's
seems
all
like-
you. It's all you, Hornsworth. You got this.
I won't let you down.
You got this, buddy. Keep it up.
I'm just a little guy doing his best. Okay, I guess I will just look around the rubble and see what I can find. Is the stained glass, is it just like it's the same thing that I saw on the outside?
Yeah, just. The
Okay.
other
I don't know
side.
why, but when you phrased it, I was like, is it gonna be different on the inside?
I was thinking the same thing though.
Really interesting. No, it's the same.
Yeah, so I just gonna like kind of pick through the rubble and see if there's anything I can find that's kind of use.
You can roll me a perception, or actually investigation check.
Okay.
Nice
5.
Spend a moment. No, you're fairly certain that this is mostly just rubble, and there's quite a lot of rubble, so to be able to go through the whole thing, you're like, I would need like a shovel and all kinds of stuff and it would take a
No one's got a
long
shovel,
time.
right?
And it would take a long time as well. It's a lot of work. It's not like a little bit of rubble. It's like a lot of just piles of rubble, you know? Like the ceiling collapsed at parts. Like, yeah, it's a lot
Yeah.
of work to go through. And you were like,
Is there anything that we could pick out from like the doorway to like help? Because like we could still see.
you can
So,
see,
like-
yes.
like-
Nothing that catches your eye, no.
Dang. Okay.
Just a bunch of rocks. Rocks that apparently want to yell at you. I don't really know what that's about, but it seems pretty. It's just collapsed, broken. Like I don't think there's gonna be much we're gonna get out of here. So I'm gonna work my way back. And I'm kind of just like have a little jaunt in my step. I'm like kind of dancing to the music that I hear, like they're like laughing and singing. I'm just kind of like doing a little jig.
I feel like that's just the vibe of the group. Hornsworth is always having a good time, and the rest of us just
True.
like, uh-huh.
I'm having a really good time until I'm not having a good time.
Very true.
Until I'm on death's door. And I still try to have a little bit of a good time. But
Mhm.
Can I check out this statue, the only statue that's near
Sure.
this building? Because there was
It
none
is-
in the building.
It's a statue
But-
of a human
Okay.
who seemed to be mid-run and looking backwards and then frozen in that position.
Right. Okay. So I just kind of looking at it, I'm like, so this doesn't look good, does it? Because there's a giant hole in the wall, right? So does it look like the that collapsed portion of the wall? Does it look like something came out of it? Like does
No,
it? Is
no,
it?
no.
No.
No. The buildings here look like they have been broken for a very, very long time.
Okay. Like normal decay.
normal decay or whatever broke them was a very long time ago.
Okay.
Very long time ago.
I still pointed out though, it's like this person was running away from that building, so
Oh no, sorry, they're running towards that building.
toward it.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And they're looking behind them towards the plaza.
All right, never mind then. Then I
Yeah,
would just
sorry.
be. I.
My bad.
No, you're fine.
So the only area that you haven't looked at is this like lowered area over here on the right side.
Oh, I thought that was basically not part of the map. Oh,
It is part of the map.
oh, I see.
You do you?
Oh, see now.
Would we see it from where we are though? Like,
You would see
is
that
it obvious?
you would see that it goes down, like there's a dip.
Right.
And you would have noticed that, the ghouls jumped from there. Like they came from
Oh.
somewhere. So they were in
I
hiding.
entirely forgot
there.
about them. I thought
I didn't
they
even
just
think
kind
about
of
that. I just thought it was a
appeared.
tree line.
Yeah, I kind
Yeah.
of a similar vein.
I
there.
definitely see it now though.
Well, we
I
should
mean-
probably look, because what if there's a secret thing of tunnels that goes to the Kryn Dynasty, and
we
that's how the
need
ghouls are
to
getting
find-
around? Maybe they have a series of underground tunnels. They're like little moles.
Yeah, I would like to wander that way as everyone's
Mhm.
going. I want to look at all of these statues. So these two people, and I'm also gonna look at the dragon on the way.
Regarding the statues, just roll a perception check for me.
Perception.
Mm-hmm. 10.
My
Perfect.
rolls have been really mid today.
Sometimes it do be
It's been
like
really
that.
sad.
You can always change the look of your dice, because that's kind of like changing dice, in real life.
I don't have any dice on my screen because it made my computer run too slow, so I
Fair.
have no changing the look of my dice.
Yeah.
Fair.
They are what they
so,
are.
Yeah, you go around. There's about a dozen lifelike statues in different poses of horror. So you're gathering like, oh, these were victims of the basilisk at
Right.
different times. You see some like elves, some humans, but you also notice close to the canal, there's true
It's a canal.
two ghouls that are petrified, and they're newer than the other statues.
Would that be these?
It would indeed be those two.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's the owl bear, and then at the very back there's like a worm, worm.
Oh, those are the ones where it's like the wings or the arms, and it does that,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pay particular attention to the ghouls then. Is there anything? How do I word this? Like,
Take your time.
they're obviously ghouls. Is there anything similar with how they look, or like the armor they have, or anything identifying that would relate them to the ghouls that we've been facing?
Yes, they look very much the same as the ghouls that you've been
Right.
facing.
Okay, I don't know what to do with that information, but I just kind of pointed them.
You have
Hey!
information.
These look the same as the ghouls that we've been facing, and I just
So then
that's
they-
all.
I'm wondering, so then they probably weren't working with the basilisk, which is like something important, I guess, for us to know, because if they're if they get turned, then
Yes, that is the case, and you can tell like the ghouls are fairly fresh, and the other statues here are of like varying aging, but they're clearly older than the ghouls. So the basilisk seems to have been here for a while. This area has been its lair essentially.
Do the ghouls look like the smart ghouls, or do they look like the little boy ghouls?
They look like the grunts.
Never mind then. I was gonna say, like, do we risk like restoring it and talking to it? But no, like that's
They
not
look
worth
like
it.
grunts.
Okay.
We should look at that hole or wherever they came from.
probably look at the little trench over here.
So this
cool
trench
video.
is an overgrown canal. It was used to
Oh.
move water
Huh.
in yonder days.
Interesting.
And where they were. If you want to try to see where the ghouls came from, I would ask you to roll a survival check.
I could try my hand at it.
Yeah. So Hornsworth and Cynthia, you are able to find some tracks. And
Ghoul tracks.
ghoul tracks indeed.
What do their feet look like?
They have like
Human, right?
claws on their feet.
What?
They're like monstrous feet. They're grunt ghouls, and the nicer ghoul has like boots on. So you see like
His privilege affords him boots.
Exactly.
Little booties.
typical classism.
Ugh, classic.
Man.
So you're able to find their tracks, and you see an entrance to a tunnel
Ooh.
that seems to go underground.
Ooh, maybe they are like moles and are using a series of underground tunnels to get
I mean,
places.
didn't we establish that ghouls are sensitive to sunlight and stuff? So
Yes.
that would make sense. That would make sense.
Yeah.
We have established that ghouls live underground in the underdark.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that they would
because
want
they are
to-
sensitive to sunlight. They can't live outside.
So they
Should
are.
can we like mark? Do we have a map of this area where we're
Not
at?
of this area, no, you do not. You have like a general map of the Dwendalian Empire. But nothing.
And do we have a map of like where we're at on that general, like, or do we have like an idea of where we are generally on that map?
That would be a survival check to figure out
I-
where you are comparative to where you left and the time you've traveled.
Yeah, I'll try it.
You have a
Let's
fairly good
go.
idea. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna put like a
pretty certain.
little little mark on our map. Nothing like too like I just wanna, because I don't think that we should explore this now, but I think it's really good to know. My other thought is we could collapse the tunnel so they can't use this anymore. But also I don't know if that would be worth it or if we want to explore this later. So
I think it might be worth it because who knows when we're gonna come back to this point.
But at the same time, wouldn't it could be strategic to try to infiltrate at some point?
that's
if-
kind of was my thinking, and we know this is a known location where they came from too.
That's tough. 'Cause it's
Mhm.
like you don't want them to run ramp. But I mean, like, what's one more tunnel going to? That's a
Ew,
dangerous
for their
thinking, isn't it?
network. Well, how do they track us so far to here? Like it's so interesting to me that they knew like where we were. It's like
But I
I don't think it would have been
Edgar for the tunnel.
happenstance.
Yes.
We can just get a
Sure.
little peek,
You
a little
can.
bit into it.
Yeah.
Does Edgar have dark vision?
I don't know.
See.
I don't know how that carries.
No,
with,
Edgar
like,
does
my-
not
no.
have dark vision. So as Edgar goes inside, very soon can't see a thing.
Wait, okay. I'm going to. I could have Edgar hold something and then put light on it.
Yeah, that's so cute. Like a
Okay,
little
I'll just-
flashlight.
Yeah, I'll just give it a small, I don't know, like a rock or something to
Sure.
hold. Just anything.
Alright. So Edgar flies with the rock in tow, and a tunnel. It goes on, on.
Wow.
Yeah, if we did go in, we wouldn't see anything for at least a good while.
The thing
It's-
with the Underdark, why very few people venture into it, is because it's completely unmapped by the surface world.
Mm.
People have no idea how to navigate the Underdark because it's incredibly difficult to navigate. There's nothing to navigate yourself to like the stars. Like there's no celestial bodies that you can look at. You lose your sense of time. You have no idea which direction you're heading in because the tunnels turn and twist and go in all kinds of directions. The Underdark is a very difficult place to navigate for surface dwellers, but the denizens of the Underdark have figured it out.
Could you come back here? Are we really even gonna? We're not really even gonna have any use to go inside.
Hear me out. We keep the tunnel here, but we put the basilisk body in front of the tunnel door, and so when they come out, they're like, "Oh my god, it's a basilisk!"
I mean,
Then at least it's a jump scare. I don't know.
Jump scare.
Oh my god!
And then we can paint on the canal wall, "Ghouls suck duty," and so they feel.
honestly, I like this idea. I'm just like,
Wow,
yeah,
really
yeah.
sticking it to the man.
So you,
Ghouls smell bad.
what do you use to write that?
I'm gonna
The
prick
blood of
myself.
our
I'm gonna write it in blood.
In your own
Oh my
blood?
god!
Ghouls sucks bad. That's a fair amount of blood, I'm gonna have you know.
I've got an ink pen. Got a pen on me.
So you're
Is it
gonna
glitter? Okay,
Oh,
listen,
no,
we all
don't
input a
show
little bit
up.
of blood and we could get it written in no time. It'd be fine.
sure.
What? Is this like a blood pact?
As you're doing this, the Archduke looks at you very weirdly.
Oh,
It's an
I
intimidation
almost forgot he
tactic.
was there. Yeah.
I suppose.
Look, Archduke.
Yes.
I know. It's probably been a while since you've been out and about, but this is the way you intimidate now. And I kind of like puff myself up, and I'm just like, as I'm like posing the basilisk.
He kind of. Well, I suppose in times of war, one must take strict measures, and then he kind of turns around and
Exactly.
walks back to the cart.
It's guerrilla
what the
warfare.
fuck?
Remember, guerrilla
after-
warfare.
After a while, you prop up the basilisk corpse by the entrance, and you write on the
Yes.
wall, "Ghouls suck."
Does the basilisk have like toes on his little feet?
Yeah.
Could I on one of the how many toes?
Hold on. I'll check the art.
I see where you're going with this, and I love it.
4.
You know that'll work. All right, I'm gonna take off all but one and like one of the middle ones, so it's just like flipping them off.
Sure.
Oh my god.
God damn, it's fucked up.
I'm just gonna wipe my hands. I'm gonna hop back out of the canal.
Your hands
Just
are
a thought. We could have used the basilisk blood. Why'd we use our own?
Yeah, that's a valid question. A very valid question.
Look, I
Farnsworth has
suggested
got
we
only
use other
like one
people's
brain
blood.
cell.
I
I've used all my
suggested
brain
any
juice.
blood.
Yeah, there's also a bunch of ghoul corpses you could have used. But hey, you know.
It adds that
Decisions?
personal touch. The personal
Sure.
touch.
Right.
Wait, should we put the ghouls? Should we get their heads and then put it like next to
Put
the
'em on
basilisk as well? I don't know. I just think that maybe
Holy shit.
we should let them know who they're messing with.
God damn.
Yeah.
Because we got ghoul corpses too.
Honestly, yeah.
I think we just throw them down there too.
Sure.
Just pile them up.
You pile up the ghoul corpses.
It's very important to the story, don't you know?
They smell very bad. The ghouls, as your previous experience with ghouls, they smell disgusting. They
Yeah.
smell like rotting flesh and just one of the worst smells you've ever experienced in your life.
Fun.
So you're done with that.
I think our work here is done.
Sure. Do you take off then?
Yeah, I'm wiping my hands at this point.
Yes.
I'm like, I'm good.
I assume that you're gonna like go a little bit deeper into the remains of the city and then like camp for the night.
Yeah, I
'Cause
feel like
it's-
well,
Like the moon is already shining, so it's like late.
Oh yeah, then, yeah.
maybe we should just camp here because we know that we're like okay,
Sure.
and we know that the basilisk is done. But maybe we'll just keep. Maybe we can go. There's a nice tree in that one temple.
There is.
We could go hang out by the
Yeah,
tree,
let's do
and
that.
just don't mind the really terrified corpses, or statues. Don't worry about those. But everything else is really nice.
Put a
in there.
cloth over their face.
Cover them with our blanket. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you go to set up camp, and the roughly midway point of your journey, we're going to end our episode because we've been going already for a good while. So thank you very
Wow.
much. That was really fun.
Look at that.
Yeah.
We all survived.
You all survived, and you did a really good job. There was some
We got
great
stoned.
decision making there that really did save your butts.
I'm still so impressed with that mirror play on the basilisk. Like honestly, Kay, that was amazing.
Then each time you gave the healing potions, what? Oh my
Mm.
god.
Literally both.
I remembered
times.
I saw it was a basilisk, and I was like, they don't like their own reflections, but how do I figure that out in game? But then luckily Hornsworth was smart. He had a little
His two
brain
brain-
there.
Actually,
Dude, these 2 brain cells were rubbing at Mach speed, dude.
And then now when you're like, yeah, you didn't need to use your own blood. Oh yeah. Look at that.
Listen, I got a brain cell when sometimes when it
Wow.
matters, but then when it comes to the small stuff, meh.
I mean, honestly, isn't that the way we want it to be, though? Like, you.
Yeah.
You're basically a
Can't
nat
be
20 or a nat
one-dimensional.
1.
Yeah. Yep.
All right,
Yep,
everyone.
that's
Thank
me.
you very much for today's episode of Dice and Easy. We will be back in 2 weeks, so that is July 23rd. I know my months, so we're going to be back then at 8 p.m. Eastern European Standard Time. In the meanwhile, you should check out, our socials. I've been making a concerted effort to make TikTok videos, which I post on TikTok and on YouTube, and I'm going to start posting them also on Instagram Reels. We'll see how that works out.
Yo.
We'll see.
Reels time.
Reels time. We'll see how that works. I posted the first one today, and I'm like, how does this work?
I've learned the good algorithm apparently is posting them from your phone and also posting them to your feed. I don't know why. Somebody told me that works, and using trending sounds is like the good way to get Instagram Reels off the ground. Don't know why.
Anyway, in the meantime, check those out. The links for those are going to be down there, except Instagram and TikTok are not there, but you can find us there as well. Yeah, that's it for today. Let's find someone to raid, but before that, thank you very much for this episode, and remember to keep it dice and easy.